Hey, you fantastic bean, you. It is the final Mostly Walking of the year on new technology. Whoa! I'm Sean Plott, and who's this?
I'm Lee
And?
Rainer.
And?
Sean Bloom.
Welcome to Mostly Walking, the best show on the internet, and if you disagree, it's okay to be wrong. Most people are, yes. It was just Tech Fix Tuesday this Monday. Trying to get through everything. And the reason it was Tuesday and not Monday is purely for alliterative purposes. Sure. But Sean Bloom had to help with a... my mouse. Had to help me get to a way that edits the game itself to make this bug get fixed. Where apparently, in Quest for Glory, we were at a location where we could not beat the game, period. So Sean Bloom found a little fix, and I was wondering if you could talk to us a little bit about this.
And I want to give Woofy. And also Woofy. I also introduced Sean Plott to Down and Out in the Magic Kingdom, the concept of Woofy today.
Mm-hmm. I thought it was Woofy.
Well, you know, mine sounds more like a dog, so
Woofy,
I count that as a...
Yeah.
Sure. I want to give a shout out to Crow, who is the one who hooked us up with this fix. But I also got messages from a couple of other people with proposed solutions, and I want to thank everybody for reaching out. Crow is a member of the Quest for Glory speedrunning community, which is just so fucking awesome, and hooked us up with Ash Lancer. Ash Lancer for this last year has been working on a content restoration for Quest for Glory 4.
Now, is this like on Antiques Roadshow where you have a game and you have to scrape the patina off it and shit? Like,
well, you don't want to get the patina off.
Yeah,
right? The patina is important.
It is valuable to maintain a rustic patina, of course.
Exactly. Yeah. You got to get the grime, show it in the best light. So this sort of larger content restoration sounds amazing. It sort of restores just a bunch of content that was originally in the game, but not in the published version. Like, for example, there are voice lines for all of the item descriptions in the inventory that the data shipped with the game, but it's not like accessible in the game. So it restores that kind of stuff. Wow. But it also fixes this bug among, I think, other bugs. So Ash Lancer made a patch for us that just sort of fixes this particular bug so that we could continue with our game.
That's amazing.
It's awesome. So his Quest for Glory 4 stuff is like 80% complete. It's coming out next year. It's going to be on his GitHub. But I wanted to sort of like promote. He's also got a Quest for Glory 3 patch that's a similar sort of thing that's already out. So if you're inspired by this to go and play the rest of the Quest for Glory games, when you get to Quest for Glory 3, check out Ash Lancer's Quest for Glory 3 patch, because I bet that's cool.
That's incredible.
Yeah, and this sent Sean Bloom and I on a discussion because Sean Bloom messaged me this week and said, Sean, I think I have some fixes. There's some other possibilities. We can edit the save file. Maybe there's a patch. And I said, okay, let's set aside like an hour on Monday to take care of it. So what we did is at 1, I dragged the patches in, I loaded it worked, and then we just hung out for a little bit. Like it took under 45 seconds.
We talked about Cory Doctorow,
Yeah. And we talked about this sort of notion that Sean can expound upon about. Okay, sure. So what is the book series that it's from?
So it's a novel by Cory Doctorow called Down and Out in the Magic Kingdom. And Cory Doctorow has a bunch of like really interesting sci-fi, a lot of like utopian sci-fi and other kinds of sci-fi novels and short stories that I got really into, 10 years ago when I was surfing Reddit. Like as was the style at the time. But Down and Out in the Magic Kingdom is a short novel about this post-scarcity society where everybody has all of their basic needs taken care of. And it is automated and accessible to the point where there's like no labor involved. Everybody can have food and housing, basic necessities, and it doesn't cost anybody anything.
When you get into arguments with bots on the internet, they admit that they're wrong. Like, all the basic needs are taken care
of. So what the novel proposes in sort of a argument against this idea that if people were given everything, then they would have no incentive to do anything, to sort of produce anything or have satisfaction in their lives.
Okay, sure.
And the novel says, no, like in this world that we're imagining, people continue to do stuff. They just do the stuff that they're passionate about, right? And so the story is a lot about sort of this group of people who maintain rides at Disneyland because that is the thing that they're passionate about, but also people throughout society sort of find these interesting little things that don't have like a economic or capitalist value, but have tremendous sort of personal and social value, and get really into them and contribute a tremendous amount of labor and cultural value based on these things.
Yeah.
And the novel uses the term woofy or woofy to...
it's gotta be woofy, and that's the way it is.
It's gotta be woofy, right?
Well, no one would be like, I will name an important thing woofy. No, it's woofy. Woofy is actually absolutely the name.
It's basically Reddit karma, right? It's like, it is the currency that they use to kind of track and describe how much cultural value they add to the world based on how much other people appreciate what they do. So somebody does something cool and you're like, that's cool. You upvote them and that gives them more woofy. And you can see sort of how much woofy different people have and sort of make judgments on them based on that.
So does that then go horribly awry in the book? Because it sounds like it would go horribly awry.
Not as much as you would think, right? Like it is optimistic in a way that I feel like today, after the decade of Twitter and Reddit that I have lived through since I read this, I think the real world is a little bit more cynical than Cory Doctorow, but the book isn't about sort of like how that system becomes corrupt, although there is some discussion, I think, of how about that as a metric for sort of like judging people.
But this sent Sean Bloom and I on a discussion about some of the stuff that we love, especially about early internet, is it was an entirely woofy based world. What you didn't have was a website that's desperate to get you to get more engagement so that way they can sell to an advertiser and it's loud and wants to give you notifications and shit. This patch that fixed this game is someone's passion project to help with speedrunning and to help other people that are encountering bugs and to help restore and remaster and improve. And this is where like ScumVM comes from and all these other great gaming community, even like speedrunning. The tools that people make to automatically create breakpoints for whenever someone gets to a particular location on just this particular game, just so we can all track our speedrun shit better. And it's awesome. And when you break a world record in a speedrun, nothing fucking happens. Money doesn't pour in from your monitor, you don't get an investment deal. You go, and then you show up in a Summoning Salt video about 6 years later. Like, that's all that happens. And I think there's something so pure and rad about that.
But how would someone become a billionaire in a Cory Doctorow society? Because that's, by God, what I want to do.
Because that's what you want, yeah.
That's what I want.
Well,
why shouldn't that
good
be
luck
allowed?
to you. Fortunately for you, we do not live in this post-scarcity society. Instead, we live in a capitalist hellscape where it is possible for you to become a billionaire, just tremendously unlikely.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I was... Okay, so I'll give you a choice here. There's a branching narrative. I'll tell you either about the billionaire lottery, or the centibillionaire lottery idea, or the Louis Vuitton observations.
Oh, absolutely Louis Vuitton observations.
Okay.
And only because I've heard you discussing similar to the centibillionaire lottery before. So the Louis Vuitton observations are purely new.
But the Louis Vuitton observations are pretty good. I was I found myself. The internet suggested to me, what was it? It wasn't the ping pong paddles. It was weights. It was hand weights. 2 hand weights, just like for yoga, or not yoga, but like that kind, like 5 pound weights.
Okay.
For like
Normally, it's a
2,000.
decoration that's nearby the TV. So someone comes over, like, "Oh, it's a nice TV. Oh, you do some weight. There's little 5-pounders there." So in a commercial break, just like, "Oh, and I'm done. There we go. I feel a little fitter."
So these had leather handles with the Louis Vuitton symbol on them, $2,500 for the 2 weights. And then, because I clicked through on that, I got taken to the website, and it took me to the part that was gifts under $2,000 at Louis Vuitton. And
That's a category.
there was a set of table tennis rackets, like ping pong paddles, with zipped closed, like full coverage leather case for each paddle, and an individual leather snap cases for each ball, and it had four ping pong balls.
And how
That
much was that?
That was at least 1,000. That was probably 1,500.
It had an individual case for each ping pong ball?
Yes. Like a little horrible little leather strap that would go around each ping pong ball.
And
So
you
had
know,
these, like,
if you get
strappy-
Louis Vuitton boxers, they have a pouch for each individual human ball. So that way you can just make sure that you comfortably support both halves of the peanut.
Yeah, and so here's the observation though. Oh, another thing that they had. This was great. This was incredible. This was
Yeah.
I was like, what is it? I must be missing something. So I clicked on the picture. No, it's just a Louis Vuitton like symbol on like a piece of leather, basically, with a little clip, almost like a little carabiner. And I don't remember what they call it. Some kind of tag thing. Key
Yeah.
holder. It was key holder tag, and it was $400. For like a piece of what looks like a piece of something.
So
But it's got a
basically,
Louis Vuitton brand on it. So.
yeah. So that way people know, wow, you had so much money you even have an expensive keychain. Like if you lose your keys, you're out $500. Like the keys themselves are pennies to clone, but like the tag, that's amazing that there's a category of gifts under 2,000, because that means that at Louis Vuitton headquarters, they were trying to determine the categorizations on their website, and they decided on athleisure, formal wear, poor people, and then they kept coming up with other categories, right? Like under 2,000, I consider that expensive. If something is like $300, that's expensive.
That
I
is
don't like
expensive.
I don't like spending money on things in general. I mean, as you can
I
tell
love
by
the
how I'm
idea that
dressed in these
someone would
earbuds.
be- I love the idea that somebody would be like, well, I want to get my special person something great, but I really need to scale down this year, so I'm going to look in the under $2,000 category. Like,
That's amazing.
Is this for the frugal billionaire? I guess. Yeah.
Yeah,
The frugal billionaire, yeah.
Wait, isn't that like Warren Buffett, or is he even a billionaire? I don't know what he is.
yeah.
He's a.
He's a Buffett
Okay,
guy.
so here's the ultimate observation. Because I noticed in myself, like, oh, if someone got me one of these gifts, I would feel physically angry at them. I would be angry. Like, if you got me a $1,500 table tennis set, I would be upset. I would be upset. And what I realized is this. Here's the question. Is there anything on the Louis Vuitton site that you can choose one of two things? You can either have the object, but you're not allowed to sell it, or you can have 1/10 of its value in cash. And I couldn't find anything where I'd want the object.
Interesting.
Right.
Is there anything that is worth even 1/10 of what they're selling it for? Is sort of what you're asking.
Like, to me, yeah.
Right. To you, yes. And sort of presupposed in this, baked into this, is the idea that you, presumably, and I do not care about the Louis Vuitton brand mark that would go on this.
And furthermore, someone does. Like
but there are people who do, yes.
A lot of people will go to the site and be like, I want that.
Like, how can I make it work financially? That's fascinating. Well, yeah, because I mean, I feel like when it comes to, like, I'll take memorabilia. If there was a poster that, you know, actually, I thought about this. There's one of the long-standing game channels in South Korea, OGN, which is on GameNet, where that had the most prestigious Star League for StarCraft and was like a game-only broadcasting station. I got to go to their studio. I actually did an event in 2012 sometime. I went to their studio where we did a StarCraft 2 event there, and they have this wall has an image of each person who has won an on-GameNet Star League with their trophy. And all these photos are amazing. And they're put in this really nice glass. And so this wall itself is just this beautiful object. And I just thought, like, I would pay a shitload of money to, like, own this whole fucking wall. Like, if I become a billionaire, I will buy the on-GameNet wall wherever it is. And that's because it has personal value. So I assume that if there's someone who is looking at Louis Vuitton stuff, it's kind of like probably they're participating in fashion events, doing fashion things, and it's not just a thing that they're wearing or that they have. It has to be connected in some way. But I still compare things to game, and there's no gameplay with a pair of pants. Like, you put the pants on, and you go, I have pants on now, right? Like, I guess there's like a gap in my experience with their experience. It makes it really hard for me to empathize. I'm not saying that they're weird or wrong. I'm just saying when I see tennis balls and I see you doing this motion to describe the container for, or I guess ping pong balls, whatever it was, and I'm just like, why would you 1500s that? That's amazing.
The other thing is particularly, okay, the other thing with the table tennis set is that you know that probably for $50 you could get, you know, what's considered like, well, actually maybe I'm wrong here, but like I'm guessing that Louis Vuitton is they're not the makers of probably the best table tennis equipment, you know, like a
performance table tennis equipment.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
But I kind of want to, I don't know. Enough about that stuff. That's.
I just want to say, I think it's amazing. I think you've like hit the number right on the head, because I'm scrolling through, and the first section that I looked at, which is a challenge. That's why I'm saying that I think your number is right. Is shoes. Because there are some really fancy shoes on here that if I was paying 1/10 of the listed price, start to become like, okay, $95 for a fancy pair of shoes. That's not totally unreasonable. But I've really honestly just separated it from the $950 that it actually is. Like, I can't conceive of that. I can't conceive of paying that much for those shoes. But 1/10, like, then it becomes sort of like a real question. Wow. Very good.
Man. I'm glad. Thanks. I'm glad you appreciate that. I thought it was a discovery of some sort.
Well, this is
the Louis Vuitton number. I think is a contribution to the mathematical canon that you can.
I'll put it on Media quick so that we can start referencing it. The LV number. Index. The LV index.
The LV index. There we go.
So I wanna sharply transition from.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we don't need to own any of those things. We really need to own more things in this game. Right? Like
my God, we're only slightly over half an hour in.
So let's pick up some rocks. Let's not and say we did. So, I need to go get some rations.
Yeah. I need to go get some rations.
Let me peel down the speed bone real fast.
Wow, you just got one-shotted by a cat.
That was terrifying.
He stopped short.
Okay, so let me go ahead and talk to this lady about purchase goods. We're gonna get just so many trail rations by. I think we actually have infinite money, so we'll just keep buying all this. So here's the thing. We're gonna showcase right now what this save file did.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna.
Oh, we're gonna go find some person, right? Somebody.
Yeah, so
we're gonna find somebody.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now watch this. See what time is it? What time is it? Whoa! It's in the middle of the day. Now we're gonna sleep because something is gonna happen after midnight, which Sean Bloom indicated to me is when the moon is past noon.
Moon noon, exactly.
Oh, my, midnight being called moon noon is like actually quite good.
Moon noon.
I like that a lot.
We're gonna let it all hang down.
Man,
You know, so I realized something. Okay, so I was always wondering why, like, guitarists who were, you know, rock guitarists, when it hit the 80s, they all started wearing these white blazers and making albums called, like, Stairway to God or whatever, or, like, what's the other, or, like, Prayer, like, I don't know. There's always just, like, they go through this phase where it's, like, they're, or they'll have an album called, like, On Cloud 9 or whatever, and it's, like, them in a white blazer with a beard standing in a background with some clouds. And it's all like yacht rock. Like they become yacht rock at that point.
Yacht rock?
Oh, do you know about yacht rock? It's exactly what it sounds like. It's rock, classic rock you might play on a yacht. Like
yacht rock. Yeah, okay. I get it now.
And I don't want to be like I don't mean for this to even sound facetious. I think but I'm curious how much of that has to do with rehab. Like is this sort of, you know, is this like airy sort of discovery of yacht rock kind of god? Is this a rehab thing that happened in the 80s? I don't know. I'm just leaving that out there.
And you know, I hate to do this, but we literally have to leave that comment fully unresolved, because what you were doing is you were being a good host. You were seeing that I was sleeping 1 hour at a time on repeat, and you said, I can fill dead air. And
is that what I was doing?
I mean, I think that it's just so ingrained in you. You're so steeped with skillful hostitude. You just intuitively, you know.
That I gotta be honest, that was on purpose. I need someone to get back to me on Twitter about that. Please go look it up. Get back.
Now, the thing that was fixed is the following. We waited until it's after midnight. We're at the inn. I now walk out into the inn, and lo and behold, look who's there.
The feeling you are being watched.
Ooh,
yeah,
it's creepy Garbanzo, the spooky Alfonso.
Yeah, this is the posture of most of you at your computer right now.
That's the patch. That's the patch.
There you are.
You patched this guy right in.
Yeah,
patched this guy right in.
Look, it even has the same facial expression as we all do in the year 2020. Let's say, what is it?
Yeah.
Domovoy am I. Domovoy, I be.
The Domovoy did not spawn in our save.
Protect the inn, do I?
Oh, that's nice.
By big people, Domovoy not seen. You stranger maybe hero, maybe not.
Oh,
you know, in terms of taking all the cultural references of its time, including the voices of famous comedians for townspeople, this is absolutely the Yoda of this game. Speak to you, I will.
Oh god, it so much is. I don't think I ever connected that, but that is incredibly true. And like really obvious.
Yeah, it's a little painful.
In where I am living, in Domovoy am I. Luck I bring. Wait,
There is no try.
think most of
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luck.
things
Domovoy.
win, not good. No people come. Innkeeper and wife very, very
I think his printer was out of ink there.
Rodavia, very, very sad place. Even Domovoy cannot help here. Oh, too much dark magic.
You want to ask about dark magic or
Dark magic.
something
Yeah,
else?
I think that seems like a solid opinion. Dark magic.
Too much we speak.
Ah,
Talk.
I didn't get the chick chick
Sometimes
chick.
we speak. Sometime else I talk.
Is he okay?
I don't think so at all.
Bad place here anymore. Good many years ago, but going very bad now. Many bad things here. You find out.
I do like that in the sign.
Okay, so
Nothing.
So you're probably gonna have to.
It is very dangerous in Marda. If you
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I don't know why he's all of a sudden here again.
just
If we're probably gonna have to come back and revisit him again.
Yeah.
The other
Yeah.
thing that we were doing last week, I want to remind you,
Wraith killer.
was killing wraiths. Yep, and I thought there were only a couple of them, but it turns out there's more.
What did it tell me?
Massive gate to the
It just said you were told you shouldn't use magic inside the town.
Oh, okay. I clicked past it and I was like, what? You're not gonna let me cat? You no, don't let my. Oh, I want to use my magic. Here I go. Whoa. So we're looking for some wraiths, man.
Hell yeah.
Wraith burgers.
Well,
Wraith
you know,
busters.
this
Wraith fires.
I've been thinking about this game with respect to Cyberpunk 2077, both of which are open world RPGs, if you think about it.
There you go.
Well, I don't really play a lot of open world RPGs. By the way, I'm just wandering around until I find another Wraith.
Sure.
And then I'm going to smash straight into him.
You have entered an eerie, deserted grave.
Counter smash.
Strange moans wail.
No, I mean, I've been here before. I think the game.
You've never been here at night, though. Maybe it's a night thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something's evil's working on the yard.
But, I played Cyberpunk last week, and apparently there was a whole bunch of stuff that people thought was... My auras evaporated. Oh, balls. And people
They
were
thought it was a
upset.
Bethesda game, right?
Well, I mean, it frankly just plays like a Bethesda game, right? It plays like any open world RPG if you've played one. You kind of wander around, and there's, the day and night is changing, but it doesn't really matter.
Every once in a while, you open a door and get launched into the sky. Corrupts your
It
ship.
happens.
sure.
I'm just running away from this until I can encounter a wraith because I don't really care. I'm sort of just doing a little snaky zigzaggy pattern. But like in that game, there's no sense of urgency with almost anything.
Did you get my message? I hoped you would come to see me here again.
Did not get her message.
Ah. She's still not wearing her modesty hood.
She's not.
Oh, but
She's wearing traditional civilian garbs from the 1500s.
Yeah,
it's just because
Exactly.
it's so important to me that I couldn't wait to ask.
But I'm just gonna talk over her because it's fine.
Yeah.
But like in Cyberpunk, someone's like, "All right, meet me back there because we need to rob this bank soon," and then I just do whatever the hell I want. And whenever I
Sure.
get there, they're like, "All right, good. We were just about to get started. Great timing." And it made me think about how like all of the RPGs I play have no sense of urgency at all. You just kind of
Yeah.
step through stuff, and when you want the game to move forward, it moves forward. The only games that I've seen where time is relevant have that built in from like the absolute core structure. Like Outer Wilds is a game on a 22-minute loop.
Right.
Majora's Mask
Well, and it's
is
almost
a game
like
on
a
loop.
gimmick. It's like it is a thing that you would say in the log line for the game, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
But there's no like only at night stuff comes out and XYZ happens like it does in this game. And the only games that I can think of where that sort of thing happens is super system driven games where they're like, okay, at night this is when these things turn on and it causes this kind of
Right.
thing to happen, and then a ricochet effect will occur, so like things can go wrong at night in ways they can't go wrong at day, but it's kind of not scripted.
Yeah. Kiss.
Oh, kiss!
Kiss.
Didn't we already do that? No, I guess not.
Wow.
I'm not sure I can
Yeah.
control myself.
I roll.
I really feel like she's lying to us, right?
Yeah, let me tell you. If someone says, I don't feel like I can control myself with you, they definitely don't really care about you that much. Like
Roll to detect lies.
To them, you are the same as a $400 Louis Vuitton carabiner. Okay? No, please don't give me that. I feel like I wouldn't be able to control myself on the website. You know, I think...
Can I get somebody a $350 Louis Vuitton gift card?
What?
Just so they have to spend $100.
Work on your skills before we meet. Okay.
Work on your goddamn skills, man.
My skills? Was she like, those stats are not high enough?
I mean, I don't know for sure, but maybe.
You need to work on your jumping. I can't control myself with you, you unjumpable fool. Okay, so where are the wraiths?
I think there's a good chance there's only the one left, and I'm not 100% sure where it is, but I think it's in the middle of the map, right? So in the same kind of area where the magic garden is.
Yeah.
Only I'd met you when I was alive. I certainly wouldn't be a result.
This woman talks like a extra in a TV show who's just like, yeah, no, these are all the lines they gave me, so, you know, hey, I wouldn't be a Rusalka if I met you earlier, huh? Ha, wink, but anyways, I kind of just live at the bottom of this lake where it's damp and dark, so what's up with you?
I gotta be honest, like, I like the Rusalka character. I think it's one of the more... And we are not doing the whole Rusalka quest, because it's a whole thing. But, like, there is a whole Rusalka quest. And, I appreciate how sort of... what is it? Not steeped in the theatrics of the rest of this world she is. She's like... Right. She's kind of like, you know... I mean, this is my situation, and it sucks.
Yeah.
But you know, there's nothing I can do about it now, so...
She's salt of the earth. She's really... Yeah. Like... I'd hire her to be the supervisor at my coffee shop.
She has that sort of low-key competency that you can trust with something that you don't care that much about, but that you still care a little bit about. So this to me is the dead center of the map. Am I wrong on this?
You're not wrong.
I mean, that seems approximately right.
So there's wraiths somewhere around here, you think?
Spirits.
Yeah. I mean, do you want? I can give you a specific direction.
There's glowing glowings in the spirit houses.
Okay, so here I'll tell you something else, and just because this is what I remember. It is in a dead end. It's in a cul-de-sac that you can only get to from the north. So you come down from the north, and that's the only way you can get to this little cul-de-sac, and there's a wraith there. So
okay, wow. So like it's down, like somewhere. Like
yeah, it might be
on a
like
screen and you go down to get to.
Yes, exactly. Like right there.
Wraithy.
Come here.
Can't cast the aura spell. Pew!
Hold on. Hadouken. I mean, I absolutely, like, if you do this too fast, it doesn't pick up. I'm absolutely speedrunning it. And that's definitely looking at a map. Big Mike, I do not even have enough room on my monitors to open up anything. We've just been playing this game forever. Dude, the number of times that we play these games, we're stuck for like 3 weeks, and then we make progress. And Big Mike sees, and he's like, these people are clearly using a guide. And I'm like, honor our pain! Okay, hold on, let me...
The barrow contains treasure that the wraith collected while it was alive.
I mean, we are literally being guided by Sean B. A horde.
That seemed to
writhing. Hearts.
At the top is a stylized heart symbol. A few drops of
nice, very nice.
Of dried blood.
There you go.
The ink says, "Remember dried blood."
Oh shit!
Yeah, we have 4 of them. I think there's only one
Can't
more.
tell because like something weird happens in our inventory.
Something weird does happen. What the heck? How the hell is this inventory constructed?
We have sense, blood, bone, and heart.
Soon we can resurrect Dracula.
Okay, so we have 4 of these.
We have 4 of them. There was a list of them in the monastery, in the basement of the monastery.
Yeah.
And I think there's one more that we don't have, but good job.
You
Well
did it.
done.
You did it. Boom. Oh.
Big Mike says, looking at a map now, and it's not at all what I pictured in my mind. Well, like, first of all, look, I'm straight south of the town. Like, look, I can navigate my little butt around this, no problem.
Hell yeah.
But see, here's the thing: is I used to think that the town for me, there was the castle to the left and some stuff to the right. So I initially viewed this game as being centered with the town in the middle, and the more we played, the more I'm like, the town is actually kind of at the left. Climb over game.
Deftly
But for whatever reason, I had a really hard time just remembering locations in this for some reason, because it wasn't obviously maze-like. It's just sort of like generally open and generally represented foliage and trees and brooks and stuff.
But then you put the speed bone all the way up, and all of a sudden, loop feedback got so much easier to follow.
All of a sudden I'm killing it. You awaken as the sun rises and immediately rest 1 hour at a time and feel better. Okay, so I'm gonna talk to this guy because we're trying to trigger the daughter quest, but maybe we need to ping the Domovoy one more time. Domovoy.
There is supposed to be Domovoy in most houses in Mordavia. They bring good luck as long as you don't try to harm them. The Domovoy are creatures of legend.
Domovoy.
I have never seen one.
All right, enough already. Okay, so here, there's a couple things we can do. One is we can just rest 1 hour at a time
garlic soup.
until we see the Domovoy. And I think we should just do that. Let's because this is guaranteed to do that. Now, while we have this time to just chain rest, some of the other things that we have is we have this quest. Oh, shit. Oh
yeah,
my
don't
God.
don't do it in here.
Climb out of the fucking window, man.
Wait, what?
Normally when you rest, it just instantly teleports you, but if you're nearby a bed, he trundles over to the bed and...
Oh, I see.
Whole animation.
Yeah.
Okay, so other things.
Other things.
Yeah, there's this statue that you mentioned in the bottom of the monastery that needs rehydration, and there's a hydration potion that we can make.
Yep. True. We might even have it. I don't. Oh no! He wanted He wanted Groo Goo, right? He was like, "Get me some Groo Goo."
Well, let's go do it, man. Let's take our speed bones straight on down. The massive gates. What? After some rest, you feel better. The massive gates. That after some rest, you feel better. All right. So we go south. So we're gonna go basically south and then hook down.
So many of the characters that we've met are like big people. Like they're like very, fat people. But I've been thinking about their diets because they must eat what, like tubers and like chickens. Like they must be ingesting a lot of protein, is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That didn't do it. You don't really.
No, it's not this. Sean,
yeah,
it's
Sorry.
They don't have a lot of refined sugars. I don't know.
They don't have a lot of refined sugars. The 3 dudes who show up in the inn are all like ranchers.
Oh.
And I can't remember. They might all talk about how like bad their business is, but I do think that tradition they have a lot of like pork or
right. I bet
farmed animals.
Maybe this tells you a little bit about where my mind is at these days, but I'm thinking I bet that their microbiomes are very similar to like maybe some like Argentinian ranchers.
Okay.
Like,
all right. Well,
I don't know.
I don't. I honestly don't know how to
I'm just
compare that. I
like it's inside out and outside in. You know, it's like
Okay.
There's
Alright.
a big part of me, Lee, that wants so badly to just disagree with you about this and not let it go. Argentinian? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You always talk about things you don't even know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? Like, get really confrontational about it?
it's because of the cattle ranching. Argentina's like huge
They
into
do.
beef.
Argentina does a lot of cattle
a
ranching.
lot of meat.
Well,
They eat more. I think they eat more beef than Americans.
do they?
Yeah, I think so.
So we have
Oh, you're
just
right. Maybe it's not cows. Maybe they eat domovoy here.
we've just hit moon noon, more commonly known as midnight.
I feel like all I'm doing right now is just like feeding chat like things to talk about.
Yeah, it's great. While me and Sean beat the game, that's great.
Yeah. Dormammu.
Danger.
What?
Try telling it about stuff that you've done.
Yeah.
It said like you maybe you're a hero, maybe you're not. I think you should make a
Introduce yourself.
You
case
hero?
for yourself.
Mordavia big hero need.
Big hero need.
Maybe you'll be sure. Learn much. Soon you'll be big hero.
That's
Read
really
it.
funny.
Not many big people see them.
No
Big
I bet
need
sounds
more
like you're at 11:30. Like
Calm down.
plenty big hero need.
All right, so well, shit.
Wait.
I'm fucking going to bed,
Big Hyrule big hero need.
dude.
That could be in so many. That should be in so many books and movies.
sleep till the morning. Dude, yeah, like anytime I hear a dumb phrase, I just think, oh, that would be a good company name. Like,
Oh yeah.
it's so hard to come up with any company like Big Hero Need. Welcome to Big Hero Need Entertainment, where we produce the finest of children's educational content.
Oh my god. Big hero need. You know, Logan. Did Logan ever tell you that he tried to get the LLC title just the letters CLLC LLC?
You are always on the go. Take care.
How did it go? Did he do it?
No, he said it's already taken.
Of course it is.
I think it was some really weird business too. So I'll leave that as
Of course it is.
that's an exercise for the viewers as well. Are you playing Hedwig's theme? Is that Hedwig's theme?
Because here's the thing about like company names is that there's always the company name that you think sounds good and sounds funny,
Yeah.
and like 3 weeks later you're like, this is a terrible name. Like,
Right. As soon
yeah.
as you registered it. Yep.
Is she not something?
Big hero need.
Holy shit!
Very nice, Frankie. I'm sure you will agree.
Let's see what's on the slab.
All the assets necessary to
Oh
become
god,
a
I didn't realize he was doing this kind of thing.
I
Oh.
completely forgot about this.
All right, well let's
Oh,
strike
we
a conversation.
are Frankie's hand.
Experiments.
I am sorry, but I really cannot reveal the nature of the experiments Frankie and I intend to perform. The world may not yet be ready for
Wow. Okay.
Oh my god.
Importantly,
Very
I don't
cool.
want anyone else taking credit for my results. Besides, Frankie is a little shy.
Oh my
Excellent.
god.
Terrific.
Does
Okay.
Frankie have a right hand? That's all I need to know. Not for the reasons you're thinking, just because I want to know where our pointer comes from.
Look at Frankie.
Yeah, this is.
Defend the purpose of
Sure,
I got you
sure.
because it has the same green hue, but
Sure,
I like the implication that you would raise something from the dead with one hand and just high five it.
what does
Be like, hey, experiment went great, high five. And Frankie's like, whoa, kill me. And you're like, no, keep up the good spirits though. You'll be fine. High five.
have your
Rugu. Oh wait.
I have
Sweet.
your rehydration solution
Oh.
already.
I think you have to give it to him.
Oh my
All right,
gosh.
something else. Enough.
And this is just the kind of humor they had in the 90s.
As I
All right,
It's,
let me.
You know what's weird, actually, to think about is that the humor in these kinds of gags in these games have a direct lineage to, like, those old-timey, like, Laurel and Hardy kind of... Oh, what was the name of that? Not Laurel and Hardy stuff, but... you know, like, the old-timey shows with, like, comedy and burlesque and stuff. What were those called?
Vaudeville?
Vaudeville. Yes. Yeah. Like...
Yeah,
like,
no, very much.
Yeah.
And I think, like, by way of Monty Python.
Right. Oh, vaudeville was popular chiefly in the United States.
Is that an American medium?
I think it might be an American medium.
Okay, so we go into here. We
right.
give a
And
high
you
five to
get
the candlestick.
You get into the minstrel shows, which is like, of course, because everything in the United States comes about with some sort of horrendous history. But
That didn't do it.
those were like
Oh shit! I thought this was
We've
it.
seen some pretty ridiculous things.
weird.
No, that's not. That doesn't look especially dehydrated.
It doesn't.
Uh-oh.
You see a small statue that matches the description that the chief thief gave you.
Did I forget to do this quest? Oh shit! I frickin' forgot.
You feel a funny tingling sensation and a slime now.
It's not funny, Sean. I forgot. I get turned into this shit over here.
Oh man.
Baby, you got something to a baby. Wait, you look different on that.
You know, I like the way that I looked as a slug in this one.
Yeah.
Alright, so is it this
Hell yeah.
thing?
Oh my god. You know what I just realized? I want to, like, really get into the history of humor. And comedy. History of comedy. How do I do that? What's the best way? Books? Videos?
You know, because here's the thing. What I want is a history of comedy where the author is not trying to be funny. That's the thing that I think that I need. Okay, now hold on.
Oh,
I want a book
dry history of comedy.
Yeah.
I want a book
does
with, like,
this
Harry
tell me-
Potter, like, gifs in it that show me the performances. Clips of
Oh
performances.
shit! I forgot we had
did
to
you
go to
get
the other
book
one.
hugged?
We've died this way before.
Mm-hmm.
You rifle through the Mad Monk's desk.
There it is.
It said something about the first ritual being placed within the Mad Monk's tomb.
We've got that one.
There to
Got that
be
one.
forever
Should be placed in the
guarded by
Stone of Squids.
Scone of stone.
And we did this. This is the phallic object that we fucking brought child juice, and it just immediately gave us a victory thing.
What?
And then the
yep.
next ritual shall be placed in the hollow.
guarded by the spirit of the dead which remains there. The blood
Do not have that
ritual shall be concealed
Yeah.
magically within the monastery, and only he who willingly seeks dark vision.
And we have that. We have the blood ritual.
Do that. Yep.
Mouth ritual shall be placed in the great arch itself, under the Dark One's sign.
Oh,
Did
the
that?
great arch.
Heart ritual shall be given to someone named
No, wait. I guess we didn't do that.
for safekeeping.
We haven't done the mouth
Now, there's
ritual.
another note on this page in another's handwriting. Gregor is missing in the forest.
So we actually
of
found the heart
dead.
ritual, which was the wraith, right?
Yet where?
Found the heart ritual. So there's
there's
one in
6.
the arch. There's 6, I guess. There's one in the arch and one in the hangman's tree.
First ritual being placed within. The
Okay.
next ritual shall be placed in a hollow.
Hangman's tree.
Mouth ritual shall be placed in the great arch itself, under the Dark One's sign. Now there's another note on this page in another's handwriting.
Okay, now I don't know where the great arch is, and I don't know where the hangman's tree is.
Yep, that's true. You gotta find those. I mean, you have seen them, but you cannot.
Okay. I thought that I needed to
Domo.
rehydrate this squid dar.
Okay.
What's this?
This amazingly lifelike sculpture.
Domo, domo, domo boy.
Totally dried out and unmoving. I'm so sick.
There you go.
I'm so sick.
That's hella tight.
Oh!
Oh,
Wet be I.
Oh,
Careful, you
This
should
is great.
dangerous there. Feed the guard or destroy it to find the
I'm doing this out of order, but that's fine. Oh,
Yikes.
he's gone. Oh. Alright, well.
Go on.
Okay, so.
You retrieve the dog.
You retrieved. Okay, so there's the Hangman's Tree.
Good day.
Hello.
Okay, so
Hadouken.
is. Alright, so there's a couple trees that we could be looking at.
The ancient oak has died.
It could be a tree in town. We can look at some trees in town. It's time to start tree looking.
Wait, what tree?
You don't notice.
What are we looking for?
Hangman's Tree, it said that there would be.
We found we found a hangman. Remember the body hanging from the tree by the skull with the hat? Blah.
Holy shit. Lee Grainer! Hold on. Who's
Once
ready to
per
see
day.
some. Oh, dude, athletic. Once per day, Lee
Okay,
has
like
the
one
answer.
puzzle out of nowhere. Yeah.
Hey, I'm actually curious, Lee, as a being that you are a gamer,
Yeah.
what is like the gaming accomplishment that you are most proud of? What the fuck?
Oh damn! Who's got?
accomplishment? What is the gaming accomplishment?
That is such an interesting question, Sean.
Yeah.
I'm not usually much of an accomplishment gamer,
Searching
although
for
I'm
the golden beast, you find nothing.
pretty good traditionally.
Well, what I mean by this is like, I always wanted to like play through the Final Fantasy games, so I spent a year playing through every single one from 1 to 10. Not like necessarily like
like
a skill-based thing.
Can be completionist.
Woo!
Okay.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Why don't you just move in instead of coming in?
I don't know. I don't know that I have
Yeah.
anything that I would consider an
A huge
accomplishment.
old gnarled oak nestles a large rock.
Old
towards you,
gnarled
as if it
oak.
were
I don't know
hatching
that that is how I interact with gaming.
Right.
You've seen better trees to climb.
I
After all, you
guess
really don't want to
I
end
did
up
play
in the
Hotline
ground.
Miami,
Searching it, you'll find a large knothole.
and because I played it on stream, I
Oh, yeah.
felt like I had to finish it. And that felt like an accomplishment because that game was fucking hard. But
Yeah, man.
like under normal circumstances, like for me, I didn't especially care about having finished it. So what message did you get, Sean, when you tried to?
It says that there's searching it, you find a large knot hole, but there is not anything inside of it. So let's look at some items here. Money, potion, rations, dagger, rocks.
Yeah,
Spoil it up.
That didn't.
as far as accomplishment, I think a feeling of accomplishment I get from games is streaming them, because then it feels like I'm recording something for posterity and for people to watch.
Stab this?
This is not a.
But yeah,
So-
no, I don't tend to finish games either, and I think that part of the reason is that I don't have a very completionist attitude. Like, I'll play the game until it's like, oh, I get it. I'm kind of tired of this,
Yeah.
you know?
This one requires some like lateral logic.
Okay.
This is not a.
If there's nothing in the tree, then what might have happened? Why would there be nothing in the tree?
Because something took it.
Like,
That fucking eagle we keep seeing. That bird went in there and it stole it.
no, before you go off on like a wild hawk chase, that is
It's-
a really good idea. But no, it's not actually. That eagle is meaningless. That eagle is just pure dramatic decoration.
So if something took it out of the tree,
Mm-hmm.
Pseudopanus is a wild eagle chase. I don't want to be going on no wild eagle chases. I mean, maybe the
Skulls line the pathway to a most...
I mean, maybe this thing took it. Maybe the hut took it. Okay.
Baba Yaga,
Oh, shit.
So true.
you find your...
Oh, shit. I didn't want to do this.
Oh, back so soon, Cookie Face. I hope for your sake you brought us something.
Cookie Face is a great
After
name.
all, there's always room for Hero.
Big hero need.
Well,
So
there's a
there you
slim
go
chance that you will
again.
walk away from here unless you got something up your...
Have this.
That is not something...
Feed us or weed. Have a sandwich.
I'm getting
Give a sandwich.
hungrier, and you aren't giving me anything good.
She has a big hero
Enough of
need.
this. If you won't give...
Fuck. Alright, so she
Full
only
of
wants...
lonely goodness.
W-
Baba Yaga is not afraid to
I didn't feel like. Were you successfully clicking on her with the sandwich, and that was what triggered her dialogue, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then maybe the sandwich is just no good.
Yeah, we need to give her some candy or some other shit. I'm going back in. Candy time. No, we did give her pie, and in return, I can't remember what the hell she gave us.
She gave us the good humor bar that we gave to the.
Oh my god, right. And the good humor bar gave us...
The ultimate
That is
joke.
not something...
Candy.
Whoa! What?
Did she say candy's not edible?
Wait, what? Okay, try the garlic.
Garlic.
Oh, I can always
Okay.
use some garlic. It goes
We
with
give her candy, she's like,
everything.
that is not something I
Now can
consider
make some
edible.
garlic head.
She's simply gonna
So
make
what
some
do you
garlic
want for
head
this, Cookie?
cookie. It will go with my plump helmets.
Mouth on yourself, probably.
Put a mouth on yourself. That's a you.
You
That's a
asked Baba
you.
Yaga about a Dark One ritual.
Oh my god, really?
So, you heard about that, huh?
Oh my
And
god.
some years ago. You're asking for trouble, I hope you know.
She found
Ship
a
it.
ritual in a
Either
tree.
one or two ways. Its main purpose is to bring a Dark One across to this world. However, a very powerful wizard could use it to send the Dark One
Do we
back
have
to
big
its
Dark One need?
world. You don't qualify as a very powerful... Still, you...
To put the ritual...
Alright, easy.
Bye! Aren't you still glued?
Hero need...
Doink.
Excellent!
Why didn't she make you get eaten by her? Because you gave her garlic?
We gave her garlic. Yeah, we gave her
Yeah.
some garlic.
Yeah, so we gave her garlic, and that's how you get the Dark One sign. So let's see here. The only other thing that I can think to do is to complete the quest. Whoa! Complete the quest of getting the little girl a trinket from her parents that she comes home and unvampirizes. But is that part of the main quest?
That is part of the main quest. That is the Domovoy quest.
Oh, yeah, no, literally, yeah, okay, yeah, of course. The thing that we met about, and we edited the save files in the game to be able to make that happen. That one! Got it.
My guess would be, you are going to probably have to talk to my guess would be the best thing to do is see if you can talk to the Domovoy again, and hopefully now that you have rescued the other Domovoy, it will have different dialogue.
There were root
I'm just re-asking everything to this guy.
Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna go take several hours of naps in the dirt until I can sneak back into my room.
Nice.
I mean,
Do you have to
was...
sleep 1 hour at a time because you have sleep apnea?
Sleep apnea is just, oh my god, that sounds so rough. Off to some rescue.
Yeah, it's not. It's one of the things you don't want. You don't want that.
I can't wait until we can just customize our bodies fully. I would absolutely do that.
But through what methodology? Because right now you could get all sorts of. You can do a lot of customizing right now.
When all of our consciousnesses are put into a simulation. Like
right.
That shit happens. All right.
What if they are already?
I want to be in a simulation inside of this one where I can like really kick ass.
Right. Yes, the simulation inside of this one.
Not this one where I'm not really killing it with this body, Lee.
The option in this one is subpar.
Right.
Talk to me. Tell me your quest.
Technically, in real life, if you grind, you can up your stats to go on more adventures.
Domo.
Domo.
Tell it about what you did.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Not many big people. Maybe
Sleep
talk
apnea.
again. You calm down.
If you think you have sleep apnea, go to the doctor. They'll test you. They'll send you home with a little thing you put on your finger and you go to sleep.
Amaranth says, "Oh no, the quest is bugged. It should react."
Get me a hot fix.
You
I need a hot fix.
You've never seen so many lock.
It is.
Okay, let's go talk to the Romani folks.
Are they going to be like...
I don't think they're going to have anything to say to us until...
Who's the Romani folk?
The gypsies.
Okay, here I go. Oh no. It's kind of funny because I thought that there were like 8 or 9 things to get, and there's totally not. There's like actually just 6.
Yeah.
All the rituals.
And like
There's a ritual
now
for everybody.
we suddenly have almost beat the game. Oh, I can't do shit over here. Okay, I should go down here.
Do you think... Oh shit, it's Boogie Skeleton.
Oh wait.
Forgot.
Did I... Can you not go to the camp?
No, I thought...
What is with only the skeleton getting unique music? Isn't it right up here?
No, it's not. But I did think it's like the upper right-hand corner is what I thought.
Yeah. And I went as upper and as right as I thought that I could.
People in chat are talking about the dreams where your teeth fall out. There's a really good way to avoid those. I simply remove all my teeth before I go to bed.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I store them in an empty chiclets container.
Oh hey Shiro.
Oh, Sean, there's a giant cat in front of you, Sean.
I think that maybe I have done something maybe wrong. Like maybe I can't get here.
I don't think so. It's not there. Can you go right from here?
Yes, I can. I didn't see it. There it is. Boom.
There we go.
The trick to removing your teeth is to relax your gums.
Whoa.
Welcome. It is.
All right.
Tell about. Come now.
All right. So I need to talk to
Zero need.
Gypsy Dance, Gypsy Davy, Werewolves, Gypsies. Fortune
That guy's
teller.
chin definitely needs some Louis Vuitton holders.
All right. So I'm gonna go into here.
Gypsies generally.
How do I go up here? I did it.
Oh, there you go. Good job.
Figuring it out.
Last night I had a most
Strange vision.
outstanding-
Not near any water, and you fish, and you did
Everything was
stuff.
exactly how it seemed.
Oh,
Oops.
if I were younger, I would welcome your touch.
I
and
misclicked,
kindly
lady. Ease up.
promises. But
That's actually hardcore, I've heard it say.
legends of
Were I younger, I would jump your bones in an instant, but I must do my work, you know. I'm busy a lot, you know. Okay, visions.
Welcome your touch and all that it promises. That's like so. That sounds like marriage vows or something.
Alright, let's give her some money. Let's go. Give me a reading.
the cards have again been
Alright, I want all of
now the subject.
you watching, Lee and Sean, both of you two, to know that this is actually the tarot reading for 2021. Let's see how it goes.
Here we go. Here we go.
Dare we? King of Coins! King of Coins, upside down. King of
Yeah,
Coins.
that seems like not great.
Ill-omened man. And
Okay.
now we shall learn more of his purpose and past.
Alright.
This card in turn shall show the distant past.
Alright, let's find the distant past. Queen of Swords.
Words!
The Queen of Swords. Interesting. Sometime in the past, this man has met the mystery lady of your presence. He may have been betrayed by her, or perhaps he is the betrayer of the lady.
Why would all of you maybe betray that woman from your past? I can't believe that. 2021, you gotta change your fates, my friends. Alright, what's next?
The hipster.
Ah,
The
the
hipster.
magician. The woman of mystery has magic also. One is the teacher of the other.
Right?
The order of the card suggests it is the woman who was the master, and the man her apprentice.
Guys, I don't know how else to put this. This is not a tarot reading for 2021. This really doesn't make a lot of
Yeah.
sense
This is
for
it's not
us.
great.
Learn now of the more
Alright.
Tarot is super exciting, and then you draw a card. It's like the King of Crosses.
Aha. This is your own influence upon
Quest for Glory 2.
Since you were as important to his history as he was to your own. Now,
This is
let
your
us see
influence
manner
on
in
the
which
man.
you affect
Yeah, because I thought this man was like straight stranger, man.
This is how you affected the man.
death.
Yeah,
Transformation.
he's actually the villain from Quest for Glory 2, who
Wow.
you thought was dead, but he's come back as a vampire.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
He deathed
You
him.
destroyed him, my dear. He's still
I mean, you know.
influences the present. That the cards chose to reveal information about him shows that he is again a player in the game of your life.
Oh.
Next can we
As
learn
just as
of
you are a player of this man who is a player in the other man's life. These are known as the layers of players. That's a lead. That's a lead joke. That's a Lee Greener joke right there, man.
This is the card of
Layers of
conflict
players.
and domination.
Shit.
The last
That's
card
incredible.
which crossed this man was also a symbol of bondage.
You know, okay.
Now a prisoner.
Have y'all heard of Natural Selection? Or played Natural Selection?
I've heard of it.
Let us
Oh, wait,
see
as a
the
game?
card
Yeah.
No.
explain further this
I thought
Yes.
playing
As,
natural.
The title of the game.
as an organizing principle for life, I am yes. I
Yeah,
have
yeah,
played
yeah,
that.
yeah. And I will also note that the developers of Natural Selection 2 is the same company that did Subnautica. But so Natural Selection is a game that is an FPS RTS hybrid. And by the way, I'm picking up on most of this. She just has a lot of words for not that much. So the
Yeah.
idea is that there is some aliens that are fighting some space marines. And
Okay.
Bro.
some of the players are space marines that run around shooting stuff, and they have the FPS
Sure.
perspective. There's one player who's the commander who can see the top-down perspective of everything.
That sounds
and can
so
drop
tight.
power-ups and shit for them.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Oh, this time
And, I mean, Natural Selection was played a lot of Harvey Mudd. Like, they used to just take over the fucking...
Interesting. Interesting.
the dark card
Oh, the Dark Card of the Void. Damn.
That's always wanted.
And see, that's kind of a layers of players kind of game, right?
Layers
The commander
Sure.
who's giving capability to the first-person shooters, and I want to go one step further, okay? I want to have a game where there's a commander who is giving capabilities and abilities to other commanders who are then, each on their respective battlefields, providing tools and utility to their shooter players.
Layers and layers of players. I think that you're getting into like actual military, aren't you?
So you've got like okay, so there are boots on the ground foot soldiers who are first person fighting. And then there's a tactical manager who gets sort of a top-down view on all of them. And then there's a StratCon above that is managing the battles being fought. Like what battles are actually being fought at any given time.
Yeah, oh yeah.
For presumably like strategic objectives.
I'm real interested in the Swarm game experience, man. Climb over the
There
game.
you go.
Oh my God. So I just went to naturalselection2.com, and one of the things they say is unlimited variations. WYSIWYG, graphical tools, and powerful scripting allow you to create new weapons, scenarios, or entirely new games. So you just buy this one game and you can build whatever you want ever that you've ever wanted. That's
right.
There we go. Yeah, okay.
No, that sounds so tight though. All I've ever wanted is just a game where it's like, oh, what if you could play Doom except one person was like in charge?
Imagine Doom, but you have a boss. How cool would that be?
Doom boss.
All right, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm just gonna keep sleeping until everything gets better, which has been a technique I've been employing for months. Let me go to bed.
Yeah. You know what game I do want though? There's a game that I do want, and I don't know if I assume it exists. I want it to be like
You awaken with
Doom Marines, and I'm clicking, and then I set out where they're gonna go, and I hit the go button, and then they all go do the thing and go to the next positions, and then the game pauses again, and I tell them where to go.
So, do you mean... Oh, shit. Do you mean like Frostbite? No, not Frostbite. Frozen Synapse, excuse me.
Oh, what is... Is Frozen Synapse the one where they only move when you move?
That's
super duper heat or whatever.
That's
super hot. Yeah,
that's incredibly warm. I think is the name of the game.
Incredibly warm.
It's
incredibly warm.
It's a sort of game where all the gameplay happens in real time, but you're sort of dictating things with an XCOM like overview. But
I love that kind of game.
So
wait. Super hot, but a real-time strategy game. Like when you move your mouse, everything on the map moves. So it's like I mean, I think maybe I just invented real time with pause.
Did you?
No. This is really amazing because, like, what we do is we place interface elements
in different corners,
distant locations. And in fact, like, here's the thing. Here's a mechanic that has become very popular recently, which is, old 90s style mechanic, is that you have a UI, and the buttons are on the UI, and it allows you to do stuff on the game screen. Nowadays, you have contextual menus. So instead of selecting a worker and hitting B, S, and then clicking somewhere, instead you hit build, and when you click, it kind of has the contextual dial around it. But that, tied to mouse movement, moves the game forward, means that you'd stop and you'd be like, wait a minute. Do I have enough mouse distance to go and build another worker? Or do I need to go down here and micro... Like, can you imagine how skillfully you would make the tiniest possible boxes to box select things to go? Fucking genius, Sean.
You know what I realized I want? It's like Doom, except it's like American football. It's like one play at a time. I want it like a line of scrimmage in my game.
Oh, yeah.
What would you call it? What's a good phrase for that, Sean B? A game where you plan one play at a time, hit go, it plays out.
That's called an auto battler, actually.
Auto battler?
Yeah, I'm going to make a broad statement right now. Mentally, I divide the functions of different elements of a game into different components, and I've talked about this one on stream, and I finally have a good name for it. There's what I'm going to call the motor of a game. It's the part of the game that is not fun, but it's what forces the players to do all the other shit that is fun. And contextualizes that and guides that and guarantees that. The shrinking circle in a battle royale is the simplest, purest example, right? The circle helps guarantee that you will encounter other people. Am I doing well? Well, look how many players are alive and still in the circle. Gives you, what am I supposed to be doing? You're supposed to stay in the circle. What about something like looting? Did I do a good job of looting? Well, guess what? You will get an opportunity to get that sort of resolution. And man, I really am now motivated to loot because I'm guaranteed to have an encounter at some point. So all of a sudden, it's enriching this looting system. It's this very functional thing. And I think the real brilliancy of auto battlers is it's a new kind of motor for a game. Push cart is another one. Everyone go to the fucking cart. Not because pushing a cart is fun, but because it guarantees that I get to be a hero and use cool abilities and shoot other heroes. And the auto battler just says you're guaranteed to fight someone in 60 seconds, which guarantees that something interesting is going to happen. Something that you can react to, something that can give you thoughts. There's no risk of turtling. There's no risk of passivity or people trying to hide or trying to min-max too much. Because it's going to happen in 60 seconds. Make the best of it with what you will. And for whatever reason, all the auto battlers have said, okay, we can't change all of the components that are totally separate from that underlying motor. When they totally could. It doesn't have to be a match 3 game where you are randomly rolling and trying to build an economy to be able to make combinations of units, and, it doesn't have to be that. You could say, it's like what Lee says, right? Okay, in 60 seconds, you're going to have a very small first-person shooter scrimmage. You have resources that you have to buy, and you're going to have little bots that are going to shoot alongside you, and you're going to be the only shooter that's there that can actually be controlled by a player, and it's going to happen, or maybe you don't control it at all. And at the end of that, some resolution happens. Yeah, I think there's so many different versions of it that could exist, and I've not seen anyone even attempt to do something like that.
I'm currently
the motor you're saying, Sean?
I'm currently experimenting with that modality for Watership Down, actually.
Yeah, and I define it as the set of systems that are generally not fun, but they're the set of systems that force the fun to happen, that guarantee that the fun happens, that lets you know, are you doing a good or bad job at the fun, that contextualizes the fun, that gives you more chances at the fun. Oh, for God's sake, what is going on? How do we get this Domovoy to tell us shit?
Why, some night...
It does... You've never seen...
What am I doing wrong?
I don't know.
Hold on.
I don't know.
Quest for glory for Domovoy quest.
Try one more thing.
Yeah.
I'm getting this straight from her. This is a good idea though. Go back into the inn. Go back into that main room.
Okay, let me open it up. Yeah.
And click your hand on the cabinet in the background, sort of directly behind the fireplace.
This thing.
Yeah, that thing.
It doesn't budge.
Yeah, it doesn't open.
This cabinet contains some extra plates. Ornamental plates. Fortunate.
There's not some way that we can just download a save file and Justin Bailey our way to the end, is there?
I don't know that reference.
Oh, just a cheat code, a code or a password that's well known, or a save file that's out there that would get us to right near the end.
Okay. Quest for Lord Domovoy. Okay.
All right. I've got Crow on the line on Discord.
Nice.
Willing to talk us through sort of debug mode for the game, so that we can just hack it.
Okay. Do a spell can be learned from the monastery archives and some skills. Final appearance of the Domovoy would be around day 20 when he finally asks here to rescue Tanya from the vampires. But that's not a quest before in order to gain access to the castle. Well, the Domovoy will never appear. Probably won't be able to complete again. Hero gain access then. Bring Tanya. Okay, so do we just keep going? Okay, so it's what day are we? It says day 20,
Are we?
and this is day 19. Okay.
Oh wow.
I mean, you
Okay.
want to try one more day? See
You
what
know
happens?
it. Yeah, listen.
One more day.
Listen.
The door.
Listen. Okay, did we cheat? Yes. Was it the right thing to do? Absolutely. Would I cheat again? Always do.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're waiting when the sun begins.
Such a Seinfeld thing to say. Did I cheat? Yes, I did.
There's some line that George said that was so funny.
Good day.
Where I can't remember what it was. He did something like, I think he just like slept with the cleaning lady in the work office or something like that, and someone called him on that. And his line was, "Is that so bad? Is that a bad thing?" So good. All right, so we gotta fix audio. Actually, Ghosty, I'm gonna do something real quick. Where, guys, we're gonna freeze. Boy, this new tech setup is actually so great. Also, Ghost Stalker, you'll notice I fixed the grayness on the camera. Weird issue. So, we have a new tech setup here, and one of the things that you do a lot with video is you want to use a full color space instead of what is called a partial color space. Because a partial color space is a sort of artifact that carried over from when televisions couldn't really display... Oh, it's still day 19? Are you fucking kidding me? Now it's day 20.
No.
Very cool. Where televisions couldn't display certain colors due to issues. So the weird thing is, as it turns out, a lot of browsers and a lot of video tech expects a partial color signal, which it then expands to the full color spectrum. So when I was pushing in full colors, things looked weird. And now I'm pushing partial colors, and this black that you see here should actually look properly black.
Wait,
Because
you have to
it's-
push
it's-
partial colors?
Yeah.
In 2020, you can't push full colors?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's well, and part of the reason is because a lot of times when there's all these layers of decoding that will happen and re-encoding, so it's just like, oh, it received a full color, but the thing that needs to push to expects a partial, so we're going to transcode this full into partial, and then the partial is going to re-encode it back into full. But if you just give it partial, it doesn't do that step, which avoids flattening of colors and all this bullshit. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, Sean B, did you just message us like technical information or whatever?
Yeah, I did.
All right.
Whenever I hear that during the stream, I'm like wondering if like somebody's gonna tell me that like my fly is unzipped or something. Wait, I don't even have a fly right now.
I really can't tell you that.
Just have
So-
sweats. That's why it would be so eerie. It's like where are they in my house?
Okay, I'm reading what you said on my phone.
Yeah, so this I could email you these files if that works better. But there's basically two files that we need to put into
So
a
Crow-
directory.
Okay. So
Go to
what we're
robot.
gonna do is we're gonna hack the game to just get the item that we need.
Yeah.
Okay.
Holy shit, you guys! We're gonna hack the game.
Greatest gaming accomplishment right
Dude, we-
here.
You guys might not
Happening
be
today.
gamers the way we are, but we're fucking gamers.
Put in the Konami code. Wait, hold on, you guys. Okay, I'm ready.
All right. I am actually gonna sleep until it's
I'm gonna
morning.
just do this so I can exploit the RAM, and then I'm gonna do a quick jump, back jump to write the letters into the Game Genie, and then I'm gonna.
What are
I'm
you
gonna
doing now?
do this, and
Me?
because maybe it's not midnight, but it's like in the evening on day 20. I'm just gonna see
Right,
if we can
okay, we're gonna
avoid.
try one more day. We're gonna try one more day. Yeah, okay, cool.
Off to some rest, you feel better. Off to some rest. I love the after some rest you feel worse, and everyone was like, "Yeah, I feel that."
Just the other thing that I'll say, which is like an interesting quirk of this game, is that I think it's significant that the whatever FAQ or walkthrough you read says about A20. I think there's a lot of non-determinism in the timing of events in this game.
Oh, this is fucking hell. Hell on earth.
That sounds like an effect of chaos theory.
Yeah.
Now, you may be wondering why chaos theory would affect our video game, but there's
What
no
happens?
easy answer.
Do I... Is there something else that's here?
Oh, wait,
I
I
think
forgot to do a little laugh. I forgot to do a little laugh. Hold on, let me try that again. You may wonder why chaos theory affects our video game.
All right, so here's what I'm going to do. We're now going to hack the game, okay? So the way we're going to do this is this will break my layout. So let's see here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save the game.
Like, can I email you the things, and then you don't have to do anything in Discord?
Yeah.
Alright.
Actually, does this? I think it just
We're
captures
definitely
the
going to
window.
have to reverse the polarity and reroute the encryption
Yeah.
codes.
Yeah, send it to my Strider account.
Yeah.
Send it to my account. My account.
This is always just so scary to open. Huh?
Blocked for security reasons.
Oh, damn!
Okay,
Nice.
are they in Discord? They're in Discord?
They are in Discord, yeah.
All right,
Security
watch this.
countermeasures.
Boom. See, look at this.
Oh.
Perfect. So you see this?
Now it's a podcast.
Yeah,
I think you can hack it by wrapping it in a zip file or
Yeah.
something, right?
Didn't you learn how to hack stuff in Cyberpunk 2077?
Sort
I
of.
just
Is that what that game is?
Yeah. So here's how hacking in that game works. What happens is, holy shit! I thought that I accidentally just like displayed something on screen that I did not want to display. It's fine. Like I am pretty secure.
was it
about,
the
everything's set up. Okay, so let's see here. Save and exit the game. Then put these files in the game's root directory, not the patches one. Okay, cool. Here we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on this. We're going to save the game. And we're going to call it Crow Save. And now we're going to save it.
Hell yeah.
Okay, watch. I'm now going to close the game. Boom. It's gone. Game is closed. Now, I'm going to go to my downloads, I think, or maybe my desktop.
I can't believe that we actually got blocked by security measures when we tried to hack this game.
Okay, so I have these two.
Okay,
so then I'm going to go to my, is it program files here? Local disk, GOG Galaxy Games, Quest for Glory 4. Now I put these in the
one
root?
up from the patches. Yeah, one up from patches.
Yep.
On up from patches
Pasted. Okay. So now I go back to GOG and I'm going to open the game and we're going to see what happens. And then it says enter 0 on the initial prompt.
Yeah, that's the part I'm not sure what that means, but we'll see.
Let's see if this. It doesn't even display it.
Ooh.
Oh my god. Oh, is it displaying it now?
Yeah, it does. 0 to continue.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Load your save
Alright.
and walk into another room, hit Alt-I, and request item 33. Okay. God, we're such gamers. Dude, Crow the legend.
Honestly, love how much this is exposing of the underlying engine and debugging process.
Okay, so let's
That's
go.
like-
We're going to another room.
Can we say we're in yet?
No, not yet.
Stone carvings of a dark blue.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit Alt-I.
Now we're in.
Holy shit!
Oh my god. Look at
Look at that! Look at that! Look at that doll you have in your inventory.
wow.
Doll! Holy shit! What are you? It weighs 2 quarks. All right.
Can we keep
Okay.
ourselves
Okay, So this is a doll that was precious to Tanya, the little vampire girl that we saw in the whatever. We might need to go and talk to the Romani, because we might need to learn about the Destiny spell before we actually go and do this. Which is a thing that I think we should have been prompted to do.
Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on to your butts. All right, let's. You like how it takes a moment to load the game, so you get to see my green screen flow down underneath this? Shadows of Darkness. Oh my god, I didn't realize you could be such a gamer in this game.
Yeah.
Gamery
when you said Shadows of Darkness, I got this really powerful Robert Downey Jr. flashback. It was just a perfect single line of impression.
Okay, so then save, exit, delete files, reload the game, save. Oh my god, this is the absolute Hacksaw save. I can't believe it. So you think that I need to go back in here and talk to them now?
No. Back to the Romani camp. You might need to go and talk to them now that you have the doll. I'm not 100% sure, but
okay. Who might I need to talk to?
Oh.
Yeah.
You okay? I will.
I hate this scene.
Okay.
Did we just never sleep in the bed? What?
Do I have two of these dolls?
No, you won't. It's getting the doll is like a whole other thing. But do go down into the inn and see if the Domovoy has different dialogue. Maybe.
Domovoy.
Oh my god, is that what happened? That I just didn't go to bed and
I don't. Maybe. No, this is the same. This is all the same. Okay, doesn't matter. That's fine.
I mean, you said the same thing to me about 6 times now, and I just keep ignoring and I keep going through the dialogue. Like, what's going on there?
You know, a save file is really just a series of zeros and ones.
I think that must... So, okay. I do think we should go talk to the Romani before we go back to the castle. But basically, the Domovoy has charged us now with rescuing that poor vampire girl.
And before or after he woke us up on the seat on the end of our bed and thanked us for.
Well, okay, so there's 2 of them, right? Like, there's the one that was in the monastery, all dried out.
Oh yeah. There's
the one who appeared on our bed and said, "I'll help you." And I think after that, we were supposed to talk to the inn Domovoy, who is like, this poor innkeeper and his wife lost their child. Go and help.
Yeah.
You know.
And also, Harry Potter must not return to Hogwarts.
Right.
That's like the funniest thing to say. Like, if you do stuff like, if you have like a housemate or a roommate and you just like staple all their underwear together, and then they're like, "What are you doing?" and you're just like, "Harry Potter must not return to Hogwarts."
My game is frozen. Okay, there we go.
My, what sharp teeth it had.
Alright.
Is that a real wolf?
Swear the...
Gypsy Davy? What?
Alright, so I need to go into here. Alright. Tell me shit.
I had a dream. You were
Okay.
standing in a room.
Strange horrible monster told you and gave you something. The monster turned into a man. That's all I saw. And do I need to speak to them about anything specifically, Sean Bloom?
Speak to them about Irana.
The magician Irana's death is shrouded in mystery.
All
I
right.
do not know her true fate, but
Oh yeah,
the
staff.
staff of Irana has a great deal of magic. It protects the town.
Okay.
I heard it speak in the dream. When the staff spoke no more,
Here we go.
I saw a most beautiful crystal floating in the air. Staff,
Okay.
in my vision.
Okay. Bring the dead loved ones before the staff, and the person would trade his life force through the staff.
Destiny. The dead would rise, alive and well. Though the one who gave his life for the dead would never know. That would be a true sacrifice, done with forethought. The staff still stands in the town.
This is it.
Okay.
So now we know. Now we're gonna go to the daughter.
You say
And okay, so we I feel like we have an item to distract the weird guy, the creature thing.
Do you want to save the game? Like, do we want to save the game?
Yeah. Save the
Okay.
game.
Can you
Oh my
call it-
gosh, I remember. No. We have the joke that's so funny. That's what we learned. We learned the joke that's so fucking hilarious. We're gonna say it to the big bad wolf, and he's gonna he's laughing so hard that we're gonna literally steal his person daughter. Oh.
Is
Okay.
it illegal?
Fuck. I'm gonna be in a fight. Fuck. Fuck out of here.
That's right. Get out of there. Hell yeah.
Open it.
Oh.
You. This is the guy we touch.
Look. Knock on Relief. Listen to Relief.
Listen to
After
Relief.
following the dark passage for several minutes, you come out in
Okay, so
the door.
Yes, the castle made of abs. Oh, you just destroyed that door.
we need to like do some up journeying.
You put your ear up.
This is the non-Euclidean room.
So let me go up to here, right? Booking it, baby.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
You shiver.
Oh.
You put your peering.
All right.
So that ghost doesn't put
No,
up a
it's just chill,
fight.
chill ghost.
Yeah, just a chill
So I'm gonna
ghost.
save
Chill
it because
A chill
Save the
runs
game.
through you as the chill ghost runs through you.
wasn't the dark one's name Avuzel?
The door.
Azul Woozle.
You hear it.
You hear a gentle knock.
His name is Avuzul Papadopoulos.
Dude, I know exactly where I'm going, man.
You're going up to see Ludo, right? Ludo
sad. If we go left, that takes us back down.
Those doors are not squeaking, they are crunching positively.
And then I think we pulled a thing here.
Something straight.
Oh yeah, now you're in the...
Oh wait, no, and I don't exit. I go this way, right?
You hear.
Listen for traps.
I don't remember.
Oh
No.
shit,
Not this way.
it's the Green Goblins.
Nobody. Yeah, I even.
Why are they so buff and, like, creepy?
Okay, wait. I thought this was the way that we went, but it appears that I am wrong. Okay, here we go. Exit. E-X-I-T. E-X-I-T.
Light. Enter night.
But I felt like this didn't.
Yeah,
get
I
to
thought
there.
you were supposed to take a left at some point.
Alright, okay, then I fucked up, yeah. I think that this is... What I did is I retraced the exact path that we went through last time. So we should now be in the main room area. Alright, so oh, fuck. I know where I am. Yeah, we gotta go all the way to the left. I thought we were at maximum speed bone. Why is my speed bone slowing down? There we go. This is literally the exact path that we took through the castle last time. And I just was like, I know exactly where I'm going. I fucking did the entire loop again. I am an idiot. Hold on. Stay here. So I
There's
have a
a
question,
lot
Sean.
of people with shitballs in this game.
When we get this final thing, we're gonna have all of them. And then how much gameplay is left after that?
Like, not a lot, but here's the thing is...
You shiver as the
we have to wait for something to happen, and as we have sort of discovered, the event triggering in this game is a little bit so I think what's going to happen is we're going to do this, we're going to We're gonna get the item at the end of this quest. We're gonna go home. We're gonna go to sleep. There's gonna appear a note on our bed within a couple of days, and then we're in the end game.
All right, nice, very nice. I've literally picked locks to exhaustion.
Wow.
Yeah, you're so tired of picking
This
locks.
is a tricky lock.
You have big rest need.
Oh.
You hear a jet.
Oh. That was a tricky lock. Your lock picking skill was not up.
This is a trick. You hear a jet.
Tricky lock.
All right, here we go. Save. Lavooze. This has got to be it. This is the room. We're going in.
You hear
Big spire up.
Yeah,
Wait.
it's the left room. It's the left room.
I like the idea that I would just like leave this and turn around and look right back through the keyhole.
you hear
I mean, you gotta
Aha!
be, yeah, thorough. Wee.
All right, open the door.
Door.
Pick it.
Mostly walking.
It's the lock.
She's literally not there.
Oh,
The
What time
master
is it?
doesn't seem to like.
Oh shit! It's the fucking daytime. Of
Oh,
course, she's a
she's the
vampire.
one who- she's the one who calls off the beast, right? Off to some
Rufus.
rest.
Off to some rest. You feel bedtime.
Oh my god.
One.
Ah, yes. The
2,
dialogue clips
3,
that made us who we are.
4.
You don't have.
You don't have any time to rest.
Not in town.
Not in time.
Want some rye? Fuck you.
The
Fuck
most-
you.
All right.
Try it again. Try going in again.
Well, let me just lavooze it.
I like Monster.
I want to. Maybe it's not. Oh, it's still daytime.
Oh, it's not night yet. Yeah. There we go.
This is it. Here we
What
go.
up, Earthling?
It's end game. Oh my god, we're gonna
Design.
beat a game. I even have the next game chosen for Mostly Walking Man. It's gonna be so amazing.
I'm excited about it.
Lecta gets rye.
Oh, of course she does.
Who is it this time, Toby? What does he...
Alright, so time to say the joke.
Yeah, you don't say the joke.
Toby?
Terrible.
Yo, dude.
What is that? Toby, let him in.
Alright, nice. Roar, roar, roar. Toby! Yes! Toby! Vanna, named after Vanna White. Perfect.
Right.
Very excellent.
Thank you for bringing her to me. I thought she was lost.
This is... There's gonna be
Thank you.
some random adventure game in like 30 years from now. It's gonna be, "It's my doll Zendaya!" Like such a specific, not common name. Alright, so do you want to just come with me? Going home.
I can't go.
Going home.
And Aunt Tina says... Toby says this is my... I wish my mommy and dad
We need to
doll.
get her
gave her to me.
and Toby
Oh,
back to hanging out with their mom and dad.
She kept trying. I was
Okay.
afraid mommy wouldn't let...
alright.
told Toby all about it.
Alright,
Toby's
Mommy.
got big Chewbacca energy is what he has.
All the time to keep...
He does,
Wait,
yeah.
wait.
But then... When my mommy took...
Are we speedrunning this dialogue?
Absolutely. I'm like, I literally am trying to get to a point.
Talk on yourself.
Ah, there it is. So sick.
You nod your head.
Oh, Toby. Toby says he understands. He says he...
Scooby.
Oh my god, we don't have to fucking walk, yes! Oh my god, it teleports us. This is innovation.
Innovation.
Cutscene, scene.
Oh my god, I've just been running. Roar.
I do like Toby with you.
I know you'll protect me, Toby, but who will protect you?
Who watches the Watchmen? Who Tobes the Tobeses?
Who watches the Watchmen in this context is just so over dramatic. I can't wait to use it again.
Cast the ritual of release.
Oof.
You feel an incredible release.
Sacrifice of life for life.
Alright,
Love for the child is great.
and the staff went right into her forehead, and she died.
You see Toby vibing.
For life, to give life to the child.
Wait, no. Oh, he's
Oh, he spoke English the whole time?
One you love.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Toby. What?
Oh my god.
Wow, Toby's precious gift.
Oh my god, her face got overridden by dialogue.
Fuck.
The staff was gone, and a giant Sasquatch corpse was in the courtyard of the town.
The sacrifice complete. I am again the staff of Erana.
Kinda weird that the good staff eats souls, but okay.
Pick it up just so fast.
This is a bittersweet victory.
And Toby's a character that, with respect to me, I had no character development for Toby at all.
I mean, you did skip through all of that dialogue, so...
Yeah, no, what am I gonna... Sean, am I gonna expect to get full character development from, like, the only screen where the character is? I'm not gonna buy that for a second.
Look at you, you're just like, you're just done on that bed.
I'm sleeping in a hero's pose.
Okay, so we could go and find the last ritual.
Did you wake up and the staff was in bed with you?
Yeah.
Wow.
We could go find the last ritual, but we gotta wait until somebody contacts us at this point.
What way do I part my hair usually? What the hell?
Which I think...
So, only happens overnight?
Well, Katrina left a note on your bed at some point, I think. Isn't that right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like that.
Alright, well, time to just... Alright, well, here we go, everyone. Get ready. Alright, first of all, it's 9:01. Do you guys mind if we go, like, another 15 or 20?
I'm good.
I'm good.
I want to see this thing through. I want to finish the fight.
I will get such a spell of release if we beat this game today.
I'm trying to remember what the, because I don't think the end game is, like, super long. We have to do all of the rituals, but I think that's it.
I got slightly chilly, so I just pulled all of my hair out. Roasted, broasted Bigfoot.
There we go.
Boom! Bam! There it is! The flam!
The note says, meet me at the castle.
Is it? Did we do it? Have we won? Is that,
No, I
is
mean,
it...
like, we have to do the end game. There is a whole end game.
Alright. Let's go. Off to some rest, you feel better.
Yeah.
Hungry Frostmourne thinks we might be starving.
Don't worry, I'm gonna do the exact same technique that you... Stop it! I'm gonna purchase goods. I'm gonna do the same
Is it
thing.
playing a random?
I mean, we have so
cast
much money. Wild. Okay, you're probably good.
I'm just obsessed. I'm in a loop. All right, now that if you enjoyed that loop, you're gonna love this next one. Watch this.
You're just getting your Sims out of the way here. You're eating, sleeping.
Yeah, I'm filling my
You
game.
ate for half an hour.
Sneaking.
Sleeping. Yeah, you know, Sean. Now that I have some free minutes to just loop endlessly.
Yeah.
I want to tell you that the way that the hacking works in Cyberpunk so far has been very similar to the way that stealth works, in that you stealth for a moment, You pick off one guy, you hack a second, then you get spotted and pull out your gun and shoot the other 15 to death.
Gotcha.
Like,
Yeah.
It's one of those games.
Yeah. A Deus Ex gun.
How nice of you
Oh.
to come. I'm afraid I accidentally signed the wrong name to your note. It's
Only
been
like 1 out of
ages
3
since
words
we
is coming
last
through from
met.
him.
Come here and let me look at you.
Okay, well, sure.
Kind of a
Alright, we're doing it.
offensive price.
As you approach Ad Avis, he stares.
I just literally...
You feel
Some
yourself
guy, right?
floating, lost. Ad Avis has taken control of your mind.
Oops.
Fool! Did you really believe you could get away from me?
Mer.
I have you now, and you will pay for my death.
Try to take over the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is for somebody who has not played any of the other games. This is pretty nonsensical.
Probably blame
Yeah.
me for all the problems around here, don't you? You understand nothing. The Dark Master is the cause of all the woe that is here.
Okay.
Dark Master brought you here against my better judgment.
Okay.
Dark Master made me what I am now, a Nosferatu. And seeks to do the same to you.
An albino dingo.
Spare you that fate.
Basically, it just sounds like the Dark Master gave this guy license to
Then
not
the
take
Dark
any
Master
responsibility for his
will
actions at all anymore.
Eternal darkness, and we will no longer be limited to travel at night.
And we will be able to take first class on
That's-
trains.
yeah.
It will be an absolutely sensational.
Pity you won't be there to
I forgot that that was sort of the plan. Was like if we can
never find your
summon
dungeon.
an eldritch god
The heart or more
to
ever have stop
cast the world into eternal darkness, then
that you would destroy
we don't have to sleep all day. Because that's really inconvenient. Like I got a lifestyle I want to maintain.
You
Yeah.
shall rest. I will not allow you the chance to escape your fate, or to use that stake and hammer I torment you with here. Weapons of my destruction so close. at
Wow,
hand,
I mean, the villain always needs to shut up.
far.
I will not allow you the
Now,
chance.
great hero, tomorrow you die.
Yeah, why did he tell us all that? Pew!
Find yourself falling asleep.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I hope that I die here and that I actually have to
Wake up
reload.
from what you thought was a nightmare, only to discover that it's only too real.
That's the narrator also speaking to himself again. Okay, we're saving it, and this is replaced with one time. Okay.
Okay.
You find
alright.
yourself chased. You find yourself. There is something large under the water that is either lonely or hungry.
Water.
You don't
Water. Oh, there's a
Yeah,
little
that's-
stream back
oh,
here.
There's like water in the background there.
You don't have the strength to break.
Man, he put us in like the first. He put us in like the third room of Shadowgate.
After some rest, you feel better.
That's really good. I slept a little bit.
You just slept a little bit.
He did tell you to do that.
The glide spell.
Freeze our
That
chains.
didn't do anything. You.
Shit.
Do you have your lockpicks?
Here, let me hand myself.
You don't have the strength.
Your body language says that you're waiting for a hero to rescue you.
That is
You
true.
open the lock on the chains easily. It seems your foe has underestimated
Wow.
you once again. It does seem odd, though, that he didn't bother to remove your weapon.
The foe. I mean, it makes sense that he was kind of. He did not sound like his heart was in what they were doing.
You pick up the heavy
Yes.
He's like,
that's
well,
true.
it's kind of have to do this now.
take a
Like,
wooden stake.
Okay, what's this?
I would not be surprised if that guy
It's an Iron Maiden. a popular
kind of rooting
torture
for
of
you on the
murderers.
inside.
The inside bristles with sharp iron.
Okay, and what about this? Take a stroll over here.
It wouldn't make a good fighting.
I've got an axe to grind.
So, I mean, I still don't have the 6th ritual. I have 5 of them.
That's correct.
Yeah, maybe it's not that these monologuing villains are stupid. It's that they actually want to be stopped.
What's going on in there? The master didn't say.
It's the Ataby guy's orders. So what?
I don't like it. I think Ataby's guy's trying to pull a fast one on demand.
You wants to go there?
No.
Then.
All right,
Now give me some more muscle frog oil.
Hey, what I don't get is why the Ataby's guy brings the stake down.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe Ataby's gonna
Ataby's.
put a stake. You know, there's a secret passage to the master's room. Yeah, I don't know.
All
It
right.
must be through the Iron Maiden. It's got to be through the Iron Maiden
well, I'm
it's
taking
the only
that.
thing. It's the only thing that's not
Yeah.
rusty.
Now that you look closely, there does seem to be something a bit odd about the design.
See.
You have died. Restore.
Yeah, I know. But why would there be a secret passage from the dungeon to the master's
The
bedroom?
coffin, where there should be a bed, seems a bit out of place. There's no accounting for tastes.
He's
Okay,
gone.
do save here. Yeah.
Oh look, he has a mirror that's broken because he's a wimp. He's a vampire. He's talking about the man in the
Where the
mirror.
bed would normally be.
Whoa. Stabulate. Stabify.
Suddenly you
Oh,
find yourself totally...
You! What are you? How dare you? Try to kill me, were you?
Well, now that you put it that way, I am kind of the creepy one.
You break into my home, steal
Maybe I should have killed her.
my servant Toby, and then
Wow.
return to kill me? After I befriended you and helped you,
Maybe we are the bad guy.
Yeah, maybe.
leave you here to rot.
She sounds like the bad guy again now.
Well, I mean, look at this outfit. I mean, with hair like that, how can you...
Oh, that's kind of sick, actually.
That hair is pretty fucking rad, I gotta say.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa! Excuse me. When did she change?
Tell about Ad Avis. There we go.
That seems good.
You tell her about how Ad Avis brought you here and set you up.
Adavis. Yes, that does sound like him. He cannot
That,
tell me
that does sound like him.
his vampire master after all. Plotting against me and trying to use you. Very
Man.
much his style.
But I did
But it
kill
was
Toby.
not Adavis who stole Tanya from me. You broke into my home and took my child away. Why should I show you any mercy?
Tell her you love her. Tell her you love her. It's always the second to the last option.
You got it.
You have no idea. No one. So, my God, I have decided that I still
She's
have
Alright, cool.
alive.
You know.
If you help me, you may still manage to leave Mordavia. I want you to seek out the 5 missing dark. Together, we will summon the dark. You will help me.
Okay,
Is the dark
yeah,
one
yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
cold one?
Agree
Like
to
a
help.
cold one?
Yeah.
Very well.
Like,
Okay, alright.
But because I can never completely trust you, I will make certain you carry out my bidding.
Alright, cool.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so...
I guess the
I don't know why...
hard ritual of the Dark One.
Whoa, you got Geist, bruh.
Return with these rituals ere 3 nights pass. Thus, so go and return. with
Oh, a
them
Geist.
soon.
That was a... That's a cleric spell in old school Dungeons and Dragons.
High
you can
level.
give someone a holy quest, yeah.
Oh my god, can I go back in?
You got
I'm like,
Whoa.
What the fuck? Whoa,
absolutely not an
what?
issue.
What just happened?
Oh my god.
This gate sucks, man.
I mean, you knew she wasn't gonna kill you right away because she took half an hour to put on her whipping outfit.
How do I get to her room?
I don't know.
No, this is Ad Avis's room.
He lives in the barrel room?
The door. You hear
The ritual with no clip.
Yeah, how... Okay, first of all, did I...
Bogey dude.
Bogey dude. Yeah, Sean Bloom just can't handle how good Sean Plot is at the game. He first solved the Dark One plot by going clockwise. Now he just ignores the gate. Like, okay. I mean, I know. I literally saw that gate. I was like, all right, let's walk directly through the gate like we're at T-1000. Like, what? How do I don't even, like? Here's the thing. I don't even know how to get to Katrina now.
I don't either. I think maybe leave again and go all the way away, like away from the gate.
Away.
And then come back. Is it through? No, it. Yeah. How do you even get out of here?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me crank up the speed bone here.
Walking, not even God can stop us from walking, let alone a gate.
All right.
Whee! Look at you go, you're a little jackrabbit.
That's the way that you came in, right?
Actually, this is where we should go, huh? We just go here.
Interesting.
Oh shit. Oh, thank God, it was slot information.
Okay.
Okay, so now what I do is I skip through all the shit.
I'm back with the stuff.
Okay.
No. I have the I took you.
I don't even know what I said to her before. This is great. I
think you did exactly the same thing.
Very nice.
Amazing. Okay, so this time go down, leave.
Now let me just do this. I mean, this is just like the art is just bending to my will. It's incredible.
Yeah.
All right, and then go back.
And then go back. And then go back.
All right, let me hit this with a Lavuz.
Lavuz dabble dee dabble die.
All right, we're doing it. We're doing it right now. This is it. I see. I seem to have triggered a new sequence. I'll get there using my two legs.
I sure as hell hope so.
Who are these people? Were they always there?
Oh no! Oh, they weren't. See, this is new. Good. Awesome.
Oh, what a good boy you are.
Okay.
Necrotar.
So, you have returned.
Good. All right.
We will journey at
Soon it will be forever night. What was that move?
Lavuz! Hey, no, there's the Great Arch.
Yeah, you must have already done that one because you have all you have all of them.
But I don't have the
I
sixth.
don't know what the miscount was.
A Vuzel?
No, we have 5 of the 6.
I know, but she's not saying there is a 6.
A Vuzel.
Or maybe
No, but
she
I-
has the 6.
I think she. That's all I can do for you, Queen Larp. You'll need to perform the other rituals yourself.
This is the first time anybody has said our name. Like, that's pretty amazing.
I'm not even sure I'm on board with this Avuzel thing.
with the high priest. You will need to take it before you begin the other rituals.
Ah, okay.
Be careful.
Avuzel.
So it's in there.
I kind of want to see what happens if Avuzel awakens. He looks kind of cool.
Yeah,
I'll be honest with you. Like I think we pretty much already saw it. I think that the dark vision that we had when we drank the cask of blood wine or whatever.
Uh-huh.
I think that's pretty much what it is.
Wait, have we been here before? This is where we started?
It is the start
This
of the
is
game.
where we started.
Lavuz replace. Yes. Oh my God, we're doing it.
Is that Lavuz down there?
No, that's the high priest.
Oh, sick. That's tight.
Although it's like, all right, Queenly LARP unit, this is all I can do to help you, and the narrator is just like still here. All All right, how the hell do I get down there? I think we're gonna have to.
I feel like at some point we switched from being the hero of people in general to now we're just the hero of the evil people. They're like, they kidnapped us and they're like, you're our only hope to do evil things. Go in there and talk.
I lost so much fucking stamina.
Okay, you need that book before you go.
Yeah, but I'm trying to get down to here.
Okay.
Oh.
Can I get one of these to open?
Well, you need the book before you go.
But what I mean is that, like, how do I get down below to this high priest?
Yeah, that's the puzzle.
Got it.
Are we a Voozle? Is that the takeaway?
You cautiously test the rope.
I'm a Voozle.
A rope might be useful, but it's firmly attached on both ends.
Oh, that's right, because if you rearrange the letters in a Voozle, it spells Queenly LARP unit.
It's not
Alright, so,
that's right. They knew the whole time.
That didn't do anything.
I just want to interview that creature down there.
Wait, do you think I can jump down here? I bet you I can fucking jump down here. Yeah, I'm fucking reloading.
It's worth trying.
I'm not crossing and losing all my stamina. I'm gonna reload.
Yeah, what the hell? Come on.
Yeah, watch this. And... that was easier, wasn't it?
Wow, I can't believe that worked. That was a little bit scary.
This cave is blowing the plants towards a passage on the left side of the chasm. Such cave drafts commonly indicate...
Yeah, it's the same text from the beginning of the game when we were trying to escape.
Alright, let me... I've recently learned about this jump.
Why would you want to jump there?
I don't know. Why did you give it to me as a verb when it's used once in the game?
Can you jump all the way down? Like, I don't know if it recognizes that ledge as a thing.
The pit is too wide to jump.
Yeah.
John Rhys Davies, not a jumper.
Okay, you have a grappling hook.
That's exactly right.
Use your grappling hook.
This is not a good place.
But it is.
This is not. This.
I just want to talk to that.
On the ledge near your.
I spammed it. I spammed it. I found it.
Good job.
Easy. Easiest puzzle solving of my life. I mean, literally, I have a backpack full of rocks and money.
Yeah.
And, like, there is literally the only tool that could have done it was a grappling hook. So I just started spamming the screen.
Disgusting, slimy creature seems to have heard something. It's starting to...
Oh, really? I thought it would be friendly, because you're, like, trying to...
The horror has woken up completely, and it looks hungry. They're also having some trouble keeping...
Oh, are you kidding me?
It's time to fight! It's alien in the night. Try to fight.
Oh, this is the button. Shoot.
There you go. You found the right button.
It's Frost. Eldritch Horrors don't hold temperature well. Not a lot of insulation on the Eldritch Horrors. The High Priest has it. I'm like, got it. Okay.
It seems that the thing in the pit was the last boyar. Being a servant of the Dark One didn't do much for his looks. On the last page is the thing you have been
The Ritual of Essence. Oh my god. It's dark one time.
You have all the rituals.
Why are
Oh
we
my
doing
god,
all
we could have snuck, Sean. We could have fucking snuck. I am a thief that never sneaks and only kills people by spamming magical spells. I fucking suck at this game. Alright. Save. One time. Replace.
So, like, it seems like all we've done so far in this entire game is facilitate the summoning of the Dark One by gathering.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Cool.
Now, to be fair, if we hadn't done that earlier, we would have been magically compelled to do it later.
Okay.
But there is, like, you know, this game, and frankly this whole series, because this happens at least in the first game as well, has a kind of novice DM style of okay, now you have to do this thing. Like now as a party you are compelled to do this terrible thing.
Right.
Is this where I do the Dark One thing, or do I do it on the altar?
So you're gonna have to do a ritual in each of these rooms.
Wait, why are we doing this?
Okay. Now, do I have to remember the right order of the rituals, or does it just automatically do it?
Why are we doing bad guys?
You might need to pick the one that is correct for the...
Oh, this looks like spines. Do we have a spine ritual?
We have a bone ritual.
Okay, I only have 5. What the hell?
That didn't do it.
Do we have a riddle of the sphincter?
Okay, so let's see. This is the bone ritual, so I'm gonna give him a bone.
The lighting isn't quite...
Oh, you need to adjust the Philips hue.
It looks pretty...
That's so nice.
Torch holders.
The top is covered with sand.
Okay, so let's
Why
use
are we
the magical
doing
torch.
bad guy stuff?
There is also like a bit of a well, now you've lost the torch.
That's right.
Okay.
That didn't do it. That didn't...
Are you kidding me? It's like... What? Okay, so we gotta make
you
some...
need to light the other one. Light the one on the left.
Light the torch in the sconce.
Oh, there's already a torch in there?
Then put that in the other one.
Put the...
This is the pickiest damn bone ritual I've ever seen.
So this is, I mean, we've reached the part of the
The
game that
lines
they didn't
in
have
the
time to
sand,
playtest.
as if it is
Right.
used in the past to form pictures. There's no apparent... There are lines in
Wait,
the sand, as if it is being used in the past to form...
Is it time to draw a line in the sand?
Put it on yourself, maybe? Say the ritual? I don't know.
That didn't do it. The ritual isn't designed to be used that way.
How could anyone know that?
No one's... No.
I'm still not sure what a ritual is.
Oh my... Let's use the second one.
The ritual... That didn't do it.
Am I using the wrong fucking ritual here?
I mean, maybe. What are the rituals? No,
Okay,
this
so...
is clearly the bone room.
It's I mean, this is... I interpret this as the bone room. Bone ritual, blood, breath, sense, and heart. Which, by the way, sounds completely random. It's like... the rituals are nose, reality, fishing, bone, and spirit. And I'm like, alright. Alright, so I...
The ritual isn't designed...
We're definitely gonna need some long and
There are
sinewy
bars
rituals, or this guy's gonna have a bad time.
Okay, put your hand on it. Put your hand on where you did the ritual at. No, not that's.
Oh shit! Put the fucking torch. Alright. Alright, touch it.
The altar feels strangely warm to your touch. It doesn't...
Okay.
Torch glows...
So if we were to just leave town, would the bad guys be
We
able
just
to complete
skedoodled.
this?
I mean, they left us with all the rituals. Like, what a bunch of idiots. So I don't know how to make the game let me win.
That didn't...
Like, here's the thing, Sean, tell me exactly what to hit, like at the end of Laura Bow and the Dagger of Amun-Ra, when you were like, alright, use the boot on the man. Now go into your inventory and interrogate the boot. Now kill the man. Now climb into the chute.
Like there is definitely some sort of a weird. What exactly is the order?
Hey, what do you? Wilkie Wilk says you need a picture in the sand. All right, what? I got some bones.
That didn't do.
All right.
That didn't do anything.
Yeah, am I clicking in the right spot?
That didn't do anything.
Use the Dark One sign on the altar.
Oh, okay, sure.
Obviously.
One sign against the top of the altar.
Why wouldn't you do that? Why didn't you already do that?
One sign dissolves
It's gone? Alright, who's ready for the bone broth?
That didn't do anything. You unroll the scroll containing the bone.
Yeah.
The words are listened at last, and you begin to perform the ritual.
The bone broth. The bone broth.
Yeah, Wuzel, dark.
Yeah, Wuzel. You're like so evil and dark. We're here with the bone. A Wuzel is the wrong name for the Dark One. Yeah, Wuzel.
Take shape one more time here.
Shit. Oh, shit.
Oh, a massive wind just blew through the cavern.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on,
Yes.
As you complete the ritual, the scroll turns to dust in your hands.
Oh, shit.
Suddenly you realize that the nearest bones are formed into a cage and are closing around.
Why? Why would a Wuzel's bones be trying to...
Oh, I can't. It won't let me. There's no feet. Where the? No, I couldn't.
Is that a Wuzel's immune system? Is this like it's an overactive immune system? We're literally simply trying to do everything that the bad guys want, and yet a Wuzel's insides crush us?
Yeah, okay. It said it's gonna kill you. So what I tried to do, I tried to walk away, and I kept cycling through the options, and there's no walk. Oh shit! Oh shit! I needed to do something, didn't I? Do I like take the fire away?
What you need to do is let's look it up.
Yeah.
You could try clicking the hand on the bones, but I don't think that'll work because you're not strong. I would say jump.
You might as well jump.
That didn't do anything, Wuzel.
Oh, you know what?
Good, didn't do it.
Fucking bug right here.
Replace. Oh shit!
You crushed. What were you crushed by?
No, you can actually see the look at the ribs. They just start slowly closing. Look at that! There they go.
What the hell? After you do the? You mean like after you do the ritual?
Yeah, after you do the ritual.
Right. Yeah, you've got some slow bone.
So, yeah. If
you jumped. You jumped.
Oh my god! 2 times. 2 times we've used jump, man. And
Each
you know
time
that,
has been so much.
I was in a tough spot, and what I did. Oh, you've got to be. Oh, fucking! You're kidding me! I got all the way back here.
You might want to sneak. You might want to try sneaking.
No, I'm fed up. That's why I walk like this. There has never been an animation where the main character has such a stick up his ass as this guy. I don't understand why they say there's a deal on Tuesday when there's no deal. It's Tuesday, I came here for the deal, and there's no deal. Why advertise something that isn't going to be that way?
You force the sphincter open with it. Oh.
Yeah, that is absolutely the dialogue.
Like, I'm not going to read this.
Yeah.
Reading penis.
All right, let's go into the next heinous anus. Here we go. All right,
You're just like, it's a living. Here's a. Whoa.
This is definitely the nose room.
What the fuck? This the color palette is tight though. Look at that. It's like purple and red and.
I mean, this is the altar that I need to get to, yeah?
Yeah.
Jump.
It's too. Why?
You can't.
Why would you want to jump there?
Why?
This is not a good. This is not.
This is the stomach acid.
Up higher on the screen, maybe. Up higher on the screen.
This is not.
Like.
I'm thinking that conspicuous platform at the top that is sort of above where
this one right here.
You can try that one. I was thinking the one to the upper right of that, but
it looks pretty much
it.
It's such a
pretty much
such a bad default.
It looks pretty much as you.
Oh, it says blood altar. Okay, he told us it's the blood altar. Oh yes, good. Find me. I'm the hemogoblin. The red is technically created by the iron-rich content of the blood plasma. It's technically the red blood cells circulate within the Avuzal.
I need to keep.
It's too. The upper shelf looks pretty distant. It would take an incredible.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job.
I didn't even make an attempt. Oh shit! I didn't even make an attempt at it. I just literally dove through my body directly down. Oh my god! Oh, I just kicked out my camera. Oh shit!
Good.
Oh
Good.
fuck! All right, hold on, everyone. All right. Oh, that is really funny. Oh, hold on, let me. Why am I frozen?
Yeah, you're still frozen.
No, why am I frozen,
That's
man?
amazing.
Ah. All right, what if I turn it off? If I turn it on again.
Oh no.
Why will it not like? Alright, hold on, let me get a video capture device. Alright, no, it just doesn't work. Like, I just keep adding it again. Yeah, okay, hold on. Let me. Okay, guys, it's gonna crash.
It's like a visual novel.
Just stay here. Just stay here. Okay, so this should be coming back. There it is. Alright, everything's fine. Alright, dude. Oh my god, that was the funniest thing. Oh my god. I mean, like, I gotta do this again. This was... He just throws his body straight down. There's no attempt at all. Just... Ah! He just... Oh my god.
Oh, Christ.
Oh. Oh, that is just so funny. Oh, shit. I mean, I almost passed out again, man. This has been happening to me recently where I laugh so hard that all the blood rushes out of my head.
It's squeezed.
Yeah, I just squeeze the focus away. Oh, come on.
You need a blood ritual. You need to squeeze all the blood into Avuzal's head.
Alright, hold on, I'm gonna do this. Ooh. Alright, let's go ahead and get our...
You don't see it. It's too far. It's too.
Oh, for God's sake.
You can't use a grapple?
The
Rocky Road.
It's. You don't see a good.
You've been bamboozled by a.
You don't see a good place there.
What in the hell? Why couldn't I even jump to here?
Couldn't Avuzal have made his own summoning like a little more user-friendly?
Oh my god. Come on, Speedbone.
From here, can you use the grapple on that ledge, that big ledge up top?
It's too.
The big one, yeah, that one.
Don't see
This
good
is not a good.
Huh.
This is not a good.
He's not in town.
Okay.
Okay.
It's too far.
Oh, fuck you.
It's too
All
far
right.
away.
All right. Here's what you do. Here's what you do. Is there blood dripping down?
Gross.
Oh.
Okay.
This actually says.
Blood faucet.
Hold on. Devon walked down the long path to the altar and performed the ritual. This is not supposed to be a puzzle. We're supposed to just be able to do this. Which...
Why jump there? That didn't...
Oh.
What?
Oh.
You just... What?
I just used the hand, and then I got there.
We are in a zero
apparently.
We're in
There
a
we go.
zero playtest zone.
This is the playtest free zone. They just sent the discs. They just sent them into the stores and into our homes. All right, here we go.
Amazing.
All right, where's the?
The ritual isn't designed to be used. The blood ritual must be used on the altar.
All right, I clicked it.
Unroll the scroll containing the...
All right.
Yeah, a Vuzel, bringer of blood.
Yeah.
Fresh blood.
Yeah.
Bring the veins.
Bring the scrolls inside. Prick your finger and let a few drops of blood drip into the altar bowl.
You're really going like all in on summoning this ancient evil, aren't you?
Yeah.
Let this chamber
Yeah, Avuz. It's so funny. It's just the funniest thing. It's the funniest name. They could have called him Todd, and it would have been less funny than Avuzel.
Yeah, Todd.
Yeah.
Falls from your hands into the altar bowl, where it is instantly
Oh shit! All right. Oh fuck! Get out! Get out!
thick putrescent liquid now
Putrescent. Wow.
flows through the cave.
All right. Now I'm gonna save this under my
Yeah,
the pro
taken
save.
antacid.
I guarantee you, I am like one pixel click away from just instantly killing my character. Queenly LARP unit.
Definitely.
I'm telling you,
That
I
was
knew it.
There you go.
I knew it. I knew that is what would be the case. Oh my god, I just can't. They just sent it into our homes, this game. They just published the game. Alright,
Better
so...
jump. Utilize the jump. You can't jump there. Why would you want to?
You can't.
Fuck.
Okay, there's a thief way and a wizard way. What are you feeling?
Thief.
So you
Twice.
use your grappling hook to go up and then jump back down.
Like here? Ooh.
You don't think you can make it that far. You'll have to approach a little closer to the island before...
You might need to go up one more platform. Like there's a I think
This is not a good...
their idea of the perspective of the relative location of these things is different than mine.
Oh shit! Oh
yeah!
As close as you can get to the island.
Oh!
Good at this.
Good job.
Jumping is definitely a late game strategy.
Yeah, no, I like to open wood and brick and then transition into jump.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's save it as one time. Let's go ahead and.
I
Go
think
into
you could also get better at the jumping in combat. Like that was also.
Really?
Oh, of course.
Leaping and hopping.
All right, hold on. The
Oh,
game has
no.
slowed us down. Oh.
Wow, it's got a lock
Because
on.
you're in the
Nice.
middle of an animation.
That frankly could have been running way faster.
Oh, this must be the purple room. I love these room colors. I love what Avuzel's done with the place. I do love also the color shifting effect of your torch. Oh,
so I'm gonna go here.
No, I think that was right.
Much like the one.
Did you use the ritual?
I didn't do much of anything.
Yeah.
God, how did they get John Rhys Davies to say sphincter so many times?
It is a lot.
On the most right horn shall I begin thy song. The shadows of darkness gather.
Again, at some point, wouldn't you ask yourself, perhaps am I doing the wrong thing?
No, you are under a spell. You are compelled to do this. But also, it's the only way. I mean, it is the only way to save everybody. Is
it? Wait, what do you?
You know, this is.
What's the plan
I feel like
here? I think I'm
the
missing
relationship that we have to the two vampire people is very similar to the relationship of a worker to their bosses in America. It's like, now get in there and summon the Dark Lord. We trust you'll prioritize properly.
That makes sense, I guess.
Okay, so in that dialogue, they said first you're going to blow on the right horn, and then the left horn, and then the middle horn.
That's how Avuza likes it.
Then you're going to reach.
It's an Avuvuzela. What? You just got Avuzled, my friend.
Was that not the...
Alright, let me... Go ahead and speed bump it over here.
You unroll the scroll. Yep.
Unrolling the scrolling.
On the most right, then the leftmost.
Is it because...
And then the center, and then high, and then on top.
Is it his left? So it's like this one?
His left. Oh, blow stage left.
No. That was wrong.
So okay, but there are I only see 3, and there are supposed to be 4.
What?
Oh! It's the little ones. It's the little ones down below.
There's little guys. Oh, so I do this.
There's
one.
little guys.
Toots.
Can I? You know, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna save under one time. There it is. Okay, because there's actually apparently so many horns.
It does.
So many.
All right, that horn doesn't budge, but I assume it's because of this.
You are
okay.
On the most right horn shall I begin thy song.
Leftmost.
I shall bring breath again unto thy center. A woozle of the breath of night. I shall sound the... You sense no...
Okay, so is it this little one?
I think so. I think the 2 that you did, you should never do. I think that's the first one.
You take a deep breath, then blow hard into the hollow tentacle.
Blow hard.
Okay. And then is it like this one over here?
No, I think... Do you see there's like 3 in a row right there?
Yeah, like this one. There's this one and this one. Okay, so I should go for the other similar looking.
Take a deep...
And then the middle one.
You take a deep...
That's me, all right. I bet you're wondering how I got into this mess.
and then the top middle one.
Take a deep...
Foom, 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 foom. Oh, congratulations!
Yeah, you won!
Yay!
Hey! All right, and then I'm getting out of here. Oh, I do not need to see that breathing.
What?
I mean, you might want to get in the habit of saving after you do each one of these. There's always going to be a trap on the way out.
What the fuck?
Good job.
Oh, you're alive.
Solved it.
What?
A lot just happened there.
That was a substantial experience for our hero. Alright, let's go ahead and save again. Put it under the no skill save.
Oh boy.
Alright, I'm gonna head into the final heinous anus. Here we go. Here it is.
This is so...
You feel totally numb. Can't see anything, feel anything, hear anything, taste anything.
Tommy, can you hear
Smell
me?
anything. Is this totally senseless?
Absolutely no art.
Oh my god. No, this absolutely is the artless room.
Base time 6.
What?
Essence? Do you need essence? Are you gonna die? Oh, you're getting smaller. Does that mean perspective?
I think that means, well, or it could be shrinking you, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I think I did it.
Nothing. The ritual isn't designed to be used then.
Meow meow.
Use your hand, maybe?
Oh, is this a ritual of eyeballs?
Feel a round globe with the number
Oh wait, no, it said you're not just blind, you see. You're
That
numb.
didn't. The ritual. That did. You feel a round globe. It feels like slimy stone covered with moss. It feels. The ritual. That didn't.
I think you need to click your hand around a lot more. Because now you can feel things.
Ugh. The dirty jobs.
Maybe you'd better see what you can do about.
Alright, so I need to regain some senses?
That.
This is a very high concept room.
That did. There doesn't seem to be anything. That did.
Interesting.
That.
What in the hell?
That.
Okay. He thought he was still standing, but he could not see, hear, smell, or feel anything. He tried to move to his left. Suddenly, he felt something. He touched the walls of the cave. Devon had never before realized how good it was to feel things. He felt his way along carefully. The walls were slimy to the touch. Sometimes he felt balls with spiky tentacles attached to them.
Walkthrough's even worse.
Suddenly, his sense of smell returned. Okay, maybe this is too narrative.
Can you read it in the voice of the grandfather from The Princess Bride?
Peter Falk?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh.
Now, Queen took the Duke Whip unit. Didn't understand why he was in the room he was in.
It's gotta be something up here. Oh, what the? What?
It's an entire room where you can only taste.
If anyone tuned in right now, they'd be
What the hell is going on?
what is this?
Spiky globe.
Sense cave. Don't panic. You've lost all your senses. They will come back gradually. Walk from left to right across the bottom of the screen. Now walk up the left edge of the screen, then walk across the top of the screen to the right. You should have all your senses now.
You stand still for a second until the sounds subside to a dull throb. You can hear again.
You were left with only perception.
After a bit, you
Whoa.
see
There you
the
go.
stars. Now at
There
last
we
you can
go.
see the cave you're in.
Now you can finally see all those things you've been feeling.
Oh yeah, so I actually wandered up here, but what I need to do is need to wander over here.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the solution was to just wander around.
Yep.
No skill is the correct
Oh,
word for
Dr.
that.
Seuss. Avuzal's a Dr. Seuss villain.
Avuzal's a Dr. Seuss villain?
Yeah.
You begin to. Yeah,
It catches me off guard every time. Ja, a fossil. Dark one calls onto darkness.
Let the sense of this world. Yeah,
They got this guy to say Yavuzal so many times. No! Say it like you really mean it!
Let the light and shadow of this world
Alright.
enter thy sight. Let thine own shadow of darkness.
When Avuzal
Shadow of darkness.
in the seventh house.
Yeah, Avuzal, dark
Yeah, dark calls on to darkness.
The scroll turns to dust in your hands. You hear a crackling noise.
Dendrites.
You see flashes
Sick.
of lightning from the dendrites as the smell of
Ooh,
poison
he's got a
surges.
brain made of like 4 neurons.
Yeah.
And a nose. Look at the nose. The nose is even worse.
Let's hit it with it one time. Alright. How the shit are we gonna die now?
What in the hell?
Oh! I go fast now!
Go through the Nidus Canal. There it is. Oh!
Sweet.
That was the get shit on.
Just tank
tunnel.
it. Just tank it.
Okay, so nothing's shaking anymore. Is this it? Is this the final altar?
The rough stone altar is covered with dark stains as of...
It looks like a old lobster tail.
You unroll the scroll containing the heart.
Unrolling the scroll.
Oh.
Visible at last.
Oh my god, are we doing it, Sean Bloom? Are we doing it?
Yeah. I mean, now we are right at the end.
Master of darkness, your servant stands now before your heart of darkness. Let your heart pulsate again with power and life. You feel a heavy throbbing sensation from your own heart, as if some force is trying to rip it free from your chest. Yeah, Avuzal, let the heart of darkness force the...
I like that one was more subdued.
Yeah. Avuzal, yeah. Avuzal.
The stone heart begins to pulsate.
Yeah.
Avuzal, yeah.
Earthly energy. Yeah, Avuzal, master of darkness.
Summoning Avuzal in a library.
Complete the ritual. The scroll turns to dust in your hand. The rumbling noise grows louder as a passage opening appears in the ceiling above the heart altar.
Can I?
The altar feels strangely warm to your The rough stone altar is... A new exit has appeared in the ceiling above the altar. You sense...
It's,
Alright, I'll save it again. Lavuz.
Aorta, get out of here while I still can.
I like that one. That was good.
Alright. Whoa!
What?
Good. You have succeeded where many have.
Exactly like the boss-employee relationship.
The final ritual. Soon the darkness will come to this land, and I will never lie helpless in
It
my
really
bed.
is just about
Summon Avuzal and free
not
the
having to sleep
son
as
of
much.
darkness.
Enough talk. Let's get this over with.
I do believe you are jealous.
This is exactly like my teammates in Dota this afternoon.
Summoning is so long.
Let's get this over with.
Triumph while you fail, don't you?
Iblis.
I only wish to begin your moment of triumph, my dear
Pinky.
master.
Very well. Let the final ritual be.
Ah, that'll do fine.
You begin to recite the final ritual.
But you're in his brain. You're like prions.
Summon thee. Cold chill
You're like
fills
prions.
you.
Once he starts thinking, you're gonna get all battered around.
Still you continue.
No one knows why.
Dark one, enter the world of light. You feel as if your feet were slowly and painfully dissolving into the floor as if by acid.
Horrifying.
As if by acid reflux.
Shadows of darkness.
Oh, shadows of darkness.
Your arms feel as if they were frozen, locked forever holding this paper. You continue to speak because you have no other choice.
The salvia commands it.
Oh, master of the forever night, return to your own body and live again. Your head aches and and it's getting incredibly difficult to concentrate. You can barely intone the last words of the ritual.
You've got the rockin' pneumonia and the boogie woogie blues.
Yeah, a woozle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The spell is completed and
I'm so invested in learning what happens next. I am absolutely enwrapped. I can't look away.
Whoa! Did he just double cross? Triple cross?
Ha! Take that.
Shit. Fuck.
You have just shattered the bonds which bound me.
And whatever you say bounces off me and sticks back to you.
Master versus master in a Dark Master race. Bam! Hadouken! Hadouken!
Take it fast.
far greater master of magic than you. I am a far more powerful vampire than you. Do you really think your spells can harm
Think twice, old man. Sonic boom!
Okay, I think you're...
Dear Katrine, I do not need to cast spells at you to destroy
I need to remain my 6 feet.
only to destroy my
Listen to that. Look at that orchestra hit. Boom. Dude.
No! I will not let him die!
Oh my god. Whoa!
Okay.
Whoa! Oh! Oh!
That foozle.
That foos.
That was my most attractive spell. A foozle's breaking! Rocket. A foozle.
The tendrils you clutch so desperately are starting to slip through your numb fingers. You cannot hold on much longer. Still, there is a fire burning inside you that you realize that Katrina truly cared for you.
Really? Is that really what we realized?
That's the fire burning inside you.
You fear her, but you also love her. That's the woman that just got... The woman with the hair, yeah.
Pretty sure you gotta be doing stuff.
I just heard them scratch. Holy shit!
Yeah! Oh, shit.
She's complicated.
Alright, Let me do the thief sign!
Oh my god.
Wiggling the fingers of your right hand.
Oh, is that what it is?
Rubbing your belly with your left hand. No one
That's what it's...
Alright, tell ultimate joke. Yeah, no, it's...
Laughing at Avis. Tell the ultimate joke.
The ultimate joke about the wizard and the farmer.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It doesn't land well because it's 2020.
Oh, he's immune. Oh shit. He just got it.
He just got it.
Still laughing uncontrollably. Now
Amazing.
Alright, my chance to what?
What is to whatever it is you do.
Stab him.
What else did you... What did we spend all of this time doing, Sean?
Jumping.
We spent all the time summoning the Dark One. I just... Oh shit, I suddenly feel really on the spot.
We went through a long, bugged out quest to talk to Domovoy and save a vampire girl so that we could get...
The staff?
Yep. Staff. The fortune teller saw in a vision touching a crystal and shattered and saved the world.
Oh!
Oh, or maybe not.
Well, that's
I don't know.
convenient.
You don't have time to deal with the crystal right now.
Okay, alright. Deal with
This is a close-up weapon. It isn't balanced.
Oh, wait, I know what to do.
Why?
Hell yeah.
You can't.
Really?
Oh, sick!
I had to
You
click on-
jumped!
Oh, when I stabbed him!
Did you just... With what?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Dun-dun-dun-dun,
Forms in the air around you.
God, jumping is absolutely late game tech.
Amazing.
It's time for you
Amazing.
to fulfill my final destiny. You must use
Mistress?
me to release my mistress from her.
Who are the forces at play here?
It's...
Oh.
Whoa!
Whatever you do, don't touch the Smash.
That was an incredible joke.
Oh.
You freed me from my long imprisonment and this land from its own danger.
Are you in his head? Who are you?
Where did you come from?
What
Is
the hell?
Zerana?
Some people say you can't untangle David Lynch movies, but I just...
Spirit is released, and I am no longer trapped by the Dark One. Thank you.
Don't try to figure it out.
No, I'm
You
pretty
did
smart.
well.
I understood the Quest for Glory 4 ending on the first viewing, so...
There you go.
Oh!
What?
Oh my god, look...
Friends and acquaintances in Mordavia hold a party in your honor.
Gary drinks too much wine and doesn't quite know where his story's going.
The swamp is drying up. Soon the bass
Oh, the wetlands are going destruction.
The zombie population is in steep decline. It's a crisis.
This is a real yub moment, isn't it?
Yub.
Thank you, hero.
I can't
That's
hear
the-
anything he's saying. It's just this,
Yeah.
this brass
just
is...
take in the fucking music. Absorb it.
Everything you did was completely sick and tight. You did everything perfectly well.
All of your movements day after day were flawless. Thank you for finding item 33. This is the most extreme episode of Mostly Wanted has ever had.
Your strategy at the end of times, we thought it was strange, but then it turned out super kick-ass. It was so great. It was just exactly what had to be done. Tanya's back. You taught me things about life I won't forget. What?
This is so much cheering. Oh. Oh shit.
I would have been burned at the stake only because I am a gypsy. It's been killed, not befriended.
Oh my god. Oh my god!
There are many here who owe their lives
Shit.
to these heroes.
Oh.
Wow. We thought we were just really starved for glory, and then all of a sudden, here it comes.
Here it comes.
Open your arms wide.
Lee, it's the ultimate joke.
Oh god.
Who is this person? Who on earth is this? What is this person? Oh, is this
Samaria. Oh shit. We'll just make him like everyone else. Oh, nothing hero. You're getting pulled into Quest for Glory 5 so hard right now.
Oh my god! I just have no idea who these people are at all. It's just...
Natu,
Oh,
Naraka, Nikto. Shit, fuck.
Oh.
Just when you thought you had all your glory.
Oh my god. Oh.
Quest for Glory 4, everybody.
We did it.
Oh, that is the funniest hour of gameplay that has ever happened.
Jesus.
If you haven't already done so, we encourage you to play Shadow
Oh
of
my
the
god.
Many of the puzzles are different or have alternate solutions.
Oh, I'm not gonna do that.
Meantime, you are already a wizard. Please insert a writable disc.
What? Oh, that's tight, actually. Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Do you want to save this to the A drive?
Oh. Alright, that's it. Oh. I'm not gonna turn that off, but that is
Amazing.
Oh. Oh, is there any screen after this one?
I'm sure there's not, no.
Oh, that's the most perfect. I mean, that is the funniest thing. We're like, oh my god, every character is coming. I would have been burned at the stake because... And I'm just like, oh fuck. And then we get banned, man. That violates terms of service. And then all of a sudden there's this wizard that I've never seen before. And Little Mouse is like, yeah, that makes sense to me, bub. Like... And this is after I've been buttered up with Ya'avuzul for like hundreds of times. Oh my god, Sean, that was awesome.
Yeah, this game was so tight.
That was an experience. You have now experienced a Quest for Lore game.
Oh my god.
All the way through.
Wow.
In its entirety.
This is good. This is good.
This game was like I don't know the whole history of this, but it was definitely rushed at some point in time. And that ending, I think, bears that legacy.
It's just so good. Oh my god, this might be the best I have ever felt at the end, because a lot of the times the ending is so bad that we're like, that sucks. But I mean, this was beyond bad to the point where it became good again. And especially
great. This was amazing. It's delivered so hard.
Well, I mean, what I loved about the last 30 minutes or something is that you can just see the production falling apart. You can just see like the QA team continuing to find bugs and people going, we're not gonna have enough time to test that, and they just keep going. It's like, you're in a room with no senses. Oh, here's your senses back.
I just got a message from Crow, who's been helping us out. Less than 2 weeks of QA. This game had less than 2 weeks of QA.
Wow.
I can't imagine that. I can't even comprehend that.
Oh, that's so good.
Holy shit, that's terrible. That's really, really bad.
2 weeks.
Really bad.
Oh, and the amazing thing is that it's not even like we encountered that many bugs. We encountered the one that literally prevented us from being able to complete the...
Yeah, exactly.
Outside of that.
Wow.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my fucking
wow.
god, that's so funny. Oh, yeah, shout out to Crow for helping us be able to have not one but 2 backup solutions to let us continue to play. In addition to, future save files that will allow us to teleport ahead. Oh my god.
Wow. This was... Yeah, this is great.
This
was a
great.
good mega episode.
There you go.
Well, then, hey, first episode of next year, it's either going to be one of 2 things. One is going to be mostly talking about backer quests. That's going to be one possibility. The second one is going to be a game called, I believe it is Call of the Sea, which is a game, it is a game that recently developed that's kind of like a modern Myst.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Let me actually... No, actually I don't have the tech to be able to buy Quest for Glory. I don't have the ability to play the trailer right now.
It looks so tight.
I mean, it's really gorgeous. We're going to be checking that one out. Let's close this puppy. I'm Sean Plott.
I'm Lee Grainer.
I'm Sean Bloom.
See you in 2021, everyone. This was This was the best ending. This was the best. It's all downhill from here, everyone.